fucking the fact
Yeah,
you
she's like,
exercise your
she's like,
constitutional
did you
right.
just fucking come in me? Did you just come in me? And then shoots, and then gets a gun, just fires it in the air. Like an Arab at a birthday party. You ever see the Arabs get fired up? Just at celebrations. Just
and they start
nonstop.
they start
Just
firing
AKs
off.
just straight in the air.
Yeah, they party hard as
Ridiculous
fuck.
guns, like
They do
cold
that.
guns.
They do that in like movies. Like so, I was watching that. I talked about it before. That fucking like the first people in after 9/11. And they were like in a secret hideout, and when like a group of people showed up, like reinforcements showed up, all the Arabs were fired up and started shooting the guns in the air. I was like, "What are you doing, dude? You gotta be quiet.
Stop wasting all
Stop wasting the ammo." And now everyone in the fucking vicinity knows where we are.
That's so
chill, dude.
They're like, well, how are we gonna celebrate? How are we gonna pump each other
greet
up?
these guys?
That's so funny.
What a sick way to greet people.
I love how like they're like in real life, like Call of Duty unlimited ammo skills. They're like, brr, 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 brr.
Yeah, dude. I wonder if any of them are like kind of half-assing it. Like, you know, you're having a rough day.
You just let out
and
a
then
couple.
like people are coming in, you're like, all right, it's ceremonial. We're fucking shooting AK into the air. Whatever, it's great. We got horses.
Apparently, Ukraine's president was the president on TV. Like there was a show in Ukraine. That was popular.
I think they elected a comedian. I think he was. Like,
That's what it was. Yeah, he was a comedian.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Damn.
sick.
Sick move. We should elect Louis.
That would be pretty tight.
Yeah.
I'd vote for him.
Just build
I'd vote for him right now.
Vote for Louis?
Hell yeah.
Fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
he's a genius. Dude.
Yeah.
He'd be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, we need someone who's played the president before. They did a mashup of like him on TV and him in real life, and they're like, he doesn't lose his way. It was just him being like funny, and like at the end of the thing, he clicks his heels. It's funny to see Ukraine's humor. The president jumping up and clicking his heels, and everyone's like,
they must have a weird sense of humor. Ukraine's been through the
that's
ringer.
just like that's just us like 60 years ago.
Yeah.
Show someone in a proper setting, be like, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, boom.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
oh my god.
Wow.
They haven't gotten one-liners yet.
They
Just-
have
Yeah.
not. They're
Like,
gonna
that's
get there.
so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ukraine's got some wild shit going on. They got fascists, like pro-Russians,
Well, they're being
communists. They got
dominated.
wild
Aren't
shit.
they like dominated by Russia now?
Yeah, and like half the country wants to be Russian.
Wants to be dominated.
Yeah. They half Ukrainians are subs.
Really?
Yeah, they're real fucking hard power bottoms.
It's also like nobody's getting stoked on like Ukrainian pride.
You'd be
Besides
surprised.
Ukrainians.
The fascists.
Yeah.
The fascists in Ukraine are like, dude, we're the best.
But it's fascist v fascist.
no, it's fascists v like commies. Tale as old as time.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Ukraine had a big thing. Like in
Well, if you lose to communists, aren't you like no longer allowed to be a fascist?
yeah, but then they would resist. There was resistance groups.
Okay.
So then like
Is that the whole point of it being like, yeah, but fascism is better and stronger? Then if you lose to communism, you have to be like, fuck.
no one's really ever accepted that.
True.
Ever.
I don't know.
No one's ever been like, you know what, our culture lost. You guys are right. Like ever.
I thought fascism in general was supposed to be like, communism sucks so bad, we're better at war. And then you lose in war to communism, and it's like, God damn it. It's got to piss you off.
Yeah, it'll tick you off.
I'm saying it's got to tick you.
It's got to tick you a little bit.
It's got to get you
Yeah.
ticked.
when they kill your entire fucking town. You're like,
Yeah.
damn it. Thought we were better than this.
Firing off some guns.
Yeah. dude.
No
know if I
longer
like it.
family man.
Yeah.
I thought we were better at this kind of stuff.
Nah, Ukraine had a bunch of that the whole time. All those countries did. All those
But
like
how could
shitty little
Ukraine
ones.
be fascist? They would in the fascism game. They
Like
would be
nationalists.
crushed. Okay,
Why?
I thought fascism you have to like inherently spread out and start like dominating everyone around you.
No.
You can just be isolationist and fascist. Like we're the fucking best.
Yeah. I mean, typically they try to expand,
Yeah,
but yeah,
pretty tight.
yeah. There's fascist countries that just stick to
It's
themselves.
a little teeny little country. I
Yeah.
feel like it'd be a bad move. If I was a teeny little country, I'd be super chill. I'm like, no, yeah, I'm totally chill with everybody, dude. What's going on?
Yeah,
here?
they do that.
Please don't fucking
The
crush
teeny
us.
countries do that a lot.
Please don't fucking crush us.
Yeah. And then they get crushed. Who was it in every country like in Europe that tries to be like, no, we're neutral. Like you can't go through here. We're neutral. You got to go around us.
Yeah.
And then the Germans would just go straight through it. And they're like,
Really?
what? Can't believe you guys didn't listen.
Next time though, don't come through
Yeah,
the next time.
don't do it the next time. Oh, they're doing it again.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
fucked.
so
That
what's
shit's
up, bro?
Fucked up, dude. I'm stoked right now. So I had this happened a couple days ago. I forgot all about this the other day. I had this new, well, it's pretty fucking new. It's my interaction grid. I started thinking about
Okay.
like my grid of interaction.
Don't be afraid to say my new thing.
I know, dude.
You were about to.
I
Don't
know,
be afraid
I
to
know,
say it,
I
dude.
know. I got it in my
It's
head.
your new thing.
Someone made fun of me about saying my new thing all the time.
Yeah, you say my new thing, and my thing is,
yeah.
my whole thing is,
This is one of my new things. I mean, I do have a whole new thing that I'm still working on, even unveiling, because it's too complicated.
bro, you're unveiling new things every week.
That's true.
That's what the point of the cast is, to sit down and hear you say that. What new thing are you doing?
It's my interaction grid right now. So
I love it.
right now, I mean, I've been reconstructing my entire psyche for the last year and a half.
That's dangerous.
Ground up, very dangerous territory. By
Necessary,
the way,
though. You gotta
very
do it
very
once in a while.
necessary. It's very unsettling to just strip. I mean, Descartes did it, dude. It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Same thing. You strip all your logical assumptions away. I did this once when I was 23 and ended up with a real nasty eye infection. So this is round.
What?
That's when I lived in my house of all the stray
Oh, that's
cats.
when you were like, I'm just gonna let everything live in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna live in a. That's when I didn't believe in germ theory. I shunned germ theory at 23. I shunned pretty much anything someone told me was real that I didn't directly experience. I was like, I can't trust any
It's
of
sick.
this.
You went personally into the dark ages.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
23.
It was
you
pretty tight.
were just like, yeah, germs aren't real.
Well, it was
Fuck that.
funny. I had this because I hated everything back then. I remember I was in college. I was in business school. I'm like, this sucks. I don't even care about this shit. This is what everyone cares about. Fuck this. This sucks. And then I was just like, somehow germs aren't real. And then I was living in a house by myself with stray cats, and I had a ladybug colony.
You're like, I don't want to have to take statistics. Bring in the ladybugs. Ah, my eye.
But I got to, dude, when you fully swear that stuff off, you get to really appreciate, and this is my problem in class. I hear people have this is so fucked up, our current culture and society, Western civilization. I had a legitimate beef with Western civilization at 23, and I was like, and tried to shun it. And then all it was one trip to the eye doctor. I thought I was gonna lose my eye, and I was like, okay, I tap. It's sick.
Damn.
It's sick.
You guys would have been a lot better if you lost your eye, to be honest.
I
You had
know.
a patch?
If I had, that's Crenshaw, right? Senator Crenshaw.
The guy with the
Yeah.
futuristic eye patch. The fucking James Bond bad guy eye patch.
He should just get total Terminator Salvation cyborg guy.
The eye patch he has is ridiculous.
You said it was a fucking.
It's a fucking sticky.
Yeah, it's a stick on.
Just go patch, dude.
You should
Get
go
the
classic
wraparound.
wraparound.
Yeah, you gotta go the wraparound.
Yeah, get a sleep mask, cut it in half, dude. Fucking
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be good because he's a liberal too, right?
No,
No,
he's a
he's a
conservative.
pub, dude.
Oh, he
He's a
Yeah,
is?
liberals
pub.
aren't accepting eye patched candidates right now.
Now
Hillary Clinton already fills the Bond villain role, dude.
Yeah, yo.
She dresses exactly like Mini Me, dude.
She always does.
She does.
Yeah.
She dresses like Dr. Evil for real.
Yes. Yo, Billy blackpilled me hard on Hill Dog.
About what?
On H.
What
There's
happened?
Apparently there's some vids.
Oh yeah.
Q was hinting at it, dude.
Well, Anonymous apparently. is hinting at
Anonymous
it.
was threatening. Apparently there's a video of Hillary Clinton taking the face off of a young child and wearing it and dancing.
What?
Whoa, that's coming out.
Well, you know what else? No, it's
That's
coming
what
out.
he was really telling me. And I was like, oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's some Gotham City shit.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
the doll
Well,
maker.
apparently,
right there.
what's coming out?
It's not going to happen.
What it-
That's
what's-
not-
what's
that's
not
not
gonna
real.
pop?
That's not real. I got a feeling that one's not real.
Well, what's weird is apparently Anonymous is talking about releasing a video of Bill Clinton having sex with a minor, which is a little more plausible.
That one seems definite.
However, what was just in the news this is Spud pointed this out to me. What was just in the news for the last 3 weeks? Deep fakes. Man, look how good these deep fakes are getting, and all of a sudden we have a video of Bill Clinton fucking girls. It's
Uh-oh.
because I think a lot of these heavy news stories first start with someone being like, "We have a video, you give us X amount of money," and they're probably like, "Fuck off."
Yo,
Or they're
how
like,
about this one? I went on to fucking Snopes.com to find out if Ilhan Omar actually married her brother.
"Yo, what happened? We were talking about that."
Inconclusive. Even Snopes is like, we don't know. Bro.
Wait a second.
Even
yeah.
Snopes was like, we're not sure.
Well, everything that looks bad, they go,
Yeah.
what is a brother anyway?
Yeah, Snopes at the bottom. It's like inconclusive.
I
Come
love
on,
being a
guys.
campaign manager, just coming up and being like, "You married your fucking brother? You didn't think to tell me?" It's like,
It's Somalia, dude.
it was a fucking
Yeah, but
paperwork. It
she
was like
did it-
me when Brittany found out I was technically still married. I'm like, they're just fucking papers, dude. They don't talk about my love.
Well, didn't she do it to become a citizen?
Yeah, but if it's true,
Did they consummate though?
I think they have
Somali
kids.
custom. Stop, dude.
I believe
Hold
they
up,
have
hold
kids.
up.
That-
Hold up, wait.
Yo, hold on. I thought
Yeah,
it was.
send
I
her
could if
back.
it was It was a
Send him
paper.
back. Dude. Well, also, we need to make this clear. Sydney is black. by the
Yeah,
way.
oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sydney
about
is
that.
black.
I apologize.
Sydney
yeah.
kid is black, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, sick fucking hair too.
Thanks, man.
Damn.
Hold up.
Yeah.
So I thought it was
Was
a
a flat top going? That's
Doing
nice.
the
Get it
box.
going.
Yeah, I'm
Summertime,
feeling like,
dude.
you know,
I thought that was just like her brother. Like, or no, I thought that was just, sorry, obviously it's a brother. I thought that was just like a paperwork thing.
yeah, Matt's like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with fucking your brother?
I thought it was a paperwork thing. You're telling me they like have kids?
I skimmed the article,
True.
so maybe I'm wrong. I think she has. Yeah, I think she has kids from different. She also had a different husband in like London or something.
Third cousin, no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
what-
then
One was a cultural marriage.
yeah,
calls
and then
it cultural
they got like a cultural divorce, like the classic Muslim divorce.
Classic Somali Muslim cultural.
Yeah, which I
divorce.
don't know if you. Yeah, I don't think Somali divorces are handled well
Yeah.
in Somalia.
Yeah, you're like, hey, husband, I don't want to be with you
I
anymore.
want to be sexually liberated.
I want to be sexually liberated. I don't
Oh,
feel
sure, no
fulfilled.
problem.
And then it's like, but could you take me to the market, please?
Listen, I gotta go pick up. I gotta get some oranges, please.
Take me to go get.
Give me a ride.
I need you to take me to the lawyer to divorce you.
Every Muslim woman's like a fucking dude with a DUI that has a breathalyzer in his van. He's like, listen, can you give me a ride down to the fucking bowling alley?
Yeah, I think you can use your son. Like your son, once your son's
Yeah.
like 12, can take you shopping.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's so Illinois. But the thing, I think I might have said it on here. I could be wrong, but it was so funny when Trump was like doing like people were asking him questions. They're like, "What'd you say? Did you hear about Illinois or whatever her name is marrying her brother?" And he's like, "I don't know. I heard that. I don't know if that's true, but apparently she married her brother. I don't know." And everybody on the left was like, "Oh my god, how can you accuse someone of this?" And then every fucking person on the left is like, Trump fucks his daughter. It's like every day you guys are out there being like, dude, he definitely fucks his daughter all the time.
And she fucking his
She
retarded
fucking,
son.
His retarded fucking son, he fucks his daughter and his wife's a slut.
Yeah.
And then it's like, Trump's like, I don't know, I heard maybe she married her brother. And everyone's like, that's over the line.
He's claiming that the chant was
Send her back.
was provocateurs.
Oh no, it was me.
Sid was in the
definitely me.
audience.
Yeah, send
Are
her
you a black
back.
conservative, Sid?
I mean, not hardcore. I mean, like less
Sounds
than
like it.
less than Matt.
True.
Yeah,
I was about to say, this is like, I didn't want to be outshined in the black
Yeah,
conservative
yeah.
realm,
I'm
dude.
not. I'm
It's
actually
like wearing white to someone else's wedding, dude.
I don't know. I feel like the black conservative party is very humble.
It is.
Yeah,
There's
it
no
is.
like, there's
It's
no
true.
showboating, dude.
No, everyone's pretty chill.
Black conservatives, dude, when they score a touchdown, they hand the ball to the ref.
For sure, dude.
Jog back to the huddle.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we let the white black conservatives do all the celebrating.
True.
Take it to the house.
That's true. I am kind of a fucking hot dog.
You hot dog a little.
Oh, dude, I didn't even talk about.
Sorry.
I didn't even get into what I was talking about. So, it's my interaction grid. I was in a. I find myself a lot of the times like pulling into the Whole Foods parking lot. Again, we're talking about on the page like driving while high. Trying to get out of the practice of driving while high on edibles. It just happens that way sometimes. So a lot of times I'm in Whole Foods like uncomfortably high. I would say at least once a week. So I pulled up in the parking lot. I pulled up in like a little garage, and I started thinking about my grid of interaction. So it's like you interact with all these people throughout the day, and then when people are kind of like jammed up about whatever XYZ in their life, in order to like put it into concrete terms, what I was thinking is you have to go out into like your literal grid of interaction and just start to alter every single constant interact. If you have like a habitual interaction with people, you have to then break it down by person and start detecting like where a bunch of weird stuff's coming from, because it could be coming from not even from those people, but the way you transact socially with people. Does that make sense? Like sometimes people will just naturally assume a submissive role within an interaction in a very small way.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to kind of like go through all of your interactions and then learn how to be like, this is a thing that I don't like's going on, and even like verbalize that within all of your interactions across the span of all of them, and then rework interaction by interaction until maybe that'll help you.
Yeah, I have interactions with certain people that are just you make fun of each other.
Yeah.
And you can't get out. Like me and Gerben.
So yeah, you're locked. It's like
Me and
you're locked in you're gridlocked, not in a
Yes.
bit, but you're gridlocked in a very specific interaction.
Me and Gerben, it's a bit.
Exactly.
It's like I bully him every time I talk to him, and I can't get out of it.
Yeah,
And so like if he's like not feeling good, we just won't talk. He's like, I can't handle that conversation. I'm like, I'm not gonna be mean to you. And
yeah,
I'm like, what's wrong with you, you pussy? Just immediately.
well, it happens on like a really small level. Even like the way you like present. Like I was like, again, I'm walking through Whole Foods and like you'll bump carts, and I'll be like, sorry, and like I'll instantly apologize, like sorry, and I'll feel myself catching this like cringed posture a lot, where I'm like we're both in each other's way. It's like that. I have like that servant blood in me, the English servant, where I'm just like, But so yeah, that was my whole idea of going through interaction by interaction, and then you have while I'm in the food shopping. And then I'm interacting with like strangers, and I'm like, what the fuck is this about? So I'm like talking to the cashier to get my fucking fruit bowl, and I'm just like, what's the best thing to go about this? And I'm like, maybe this is just to learn how to go about all my other, like my real day-to-day interactions. So I'm like, I'm talking to this lady. I'm like, please don't, let's try to just not weird this lady out.
Yeah,
while you're high.
It can't be good.
Yeah, I'm like,
because you're weirding me out.
I'm like, it gets really, this stuff gets. It flies close to pickup artist world, where it's like you're starting to engineer interactions, but you do have to be conscious of what you're. It's like it's not like you're engineering it, but you're just conscious of what is going on in an interaction, and like what's the point of it? Why is it this way? Like it's very kind of uncomfortable.
That's always bothered me. When people do that, it bothers me.
It's uncomfortable for sure.
When people are like, "This is what I want to get out of this interaction," and they start talking to you, and it's like,
I get very uncomfortable, and I back away from all interaction. Period.
But I'd argue that it's already subtextual. Like even in bringing about, even if you're saying you're not going to acknowledge it, there's still a subtextual, not agenda.
Obviously, there's always a subtext to any fucking interaction.
Sure. So what's wrong with becoming aware of it?
Becoming aware of it and like planning it is weird.
Not planning, but just being hyper aware. And then if there's something that actually, a lot of times there might be something that's legitimately bothering you about a certain interaction.
Yeah.
And then bringing that to light and being like, for me, it works in my in romantic relationships now, where I just bring up the way I feel that's negative about whatever the person's doing, rather than being like, "You're fucking annoying." I'll be like, "That makes me feel kind of shitty," and they're just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," blah blah blah. So again, this is
so you're just winning arguments with this superpower. You say it comes up in a relationship. I thought you were going to be getting all sorts of sex. You're like, no, she feels like a dick.
She apologized.
Yeah.
I mean,
one step at a time, dude. I got to conquer the fucking cashier first before I can have sex on demand.
A good fucking apology that's up there with sex in like a long relationship.
For sure. I mean, dude, for fucking sure.
You get a good sorry. That's
what couples do. Couples counseling. You can pay. You basically pay to have like your bae be like, it's just all the stuff you say.
Yeah.
And if someone else says it, I went through this today. Her mom was basically just drink water. She's been like having headaches, all fucked up. I'm like, you don't drink water. She's like, yeah, everything doesn't have to do with water. And her mom's like,
oh, it does. Though.
It just does.
It
pretty much does.
It just does.
It sucks to even have it be like this, but black people don't drink enough water.
It's tough, man.
Really?
Well, don't drink enough water. Like
adverse to the taste sometimes.
100%, because water's supposed to. It's not.
Maybe
fancy.
they're not getting the best water.
No.
Also, maybe black people traditionally aren't getting the best water.
Well,
perhaps a historical root.
This is like Flint.
Perhaps
Flint
a historical
is a very
root.
small percentage of a very small percentage. Most of us are crushing water, right? Decent water.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, for sure.
But you get told very early on that
don't be drinking no water.
Exactly.
Really?
Water's for nerds. And dude, it's really easy in the black community to be considered a nerd or a herb or whatever version of that word you're trying to avoid in your life.
Drinking regular water,
dude.
Is that what
Everybody's
Mio?
drinking
That's
something with.
Brittany uses Mio.
You gotta have
Squeeze
some
Mio,
flavor.
Crystal
You
Light,
have to have flavor.
Yeah,
Because if
exactly.
you don't have flavor, you're flavorless.
Damn, white people need seasoning. Black people got seasoning down. You
Too
know what
down.
I mean?
That might be the problem. Might be too much.
down.
You guys might
seasoning.
be too obsessed with seasoning.
Yeah.
No, there's a inherent. I think, and this is almost too. Girls fall into this with like everything need to be delicious. Like everything has to be the most delicious fucking thing.
Yeah, but you say girls and predominantly fuck with black girls, so it's still black people, dog. It's not.
That's I have a very
girls,
skewed
it's black
sample.
people, man.
It's like I'm like everything you eat doesn't have to be delicious. It's like just get it over, eat a quick thing and get it over with and leave. But yeah, the Mio is a constant struggle. Or I'm like, you don't need to squirt like questionable shit and just drink water.
Just spray some chemicals.
It's not supposed to be fun. This is just maintenance. Jam it down and go. And she's like, yeah, that's easy for you to say, but she's like, I can't just drink water like
Man,
that.
Nothing like a good flavorless food.
Yeah, dude.
I love it, dude. Just like a good mush, a good gruel, dude. Just a paste. It's like, yes, dude.
Yeah, and that's the.
That is keen insight, dude.
It is.
I never got into the psychology behind it. I thought it was just more of like
Ansley is obsessed with it.
Really?
She is obsessed with it. So my wife has this theory that on reality shows, black people are always the first people to cramp.
like in like physical contest.
Just like anyone, like there's always a black person cramped on reality shows, and it's because it's like they get to these reality shows and the excitement takes them away, and they're used to not drinking water anyway, and there's a lot of alcohol there, and they're just like drinking it and shit.
What a reality! Like a guy just on like the Bachelor.
Dude, the Bachelor.
Like, shit.
That was like that happened. So the one time,
Really?
like, so she had the theory, and then like you started looking it up.
On Real World, the guy's just like fucking Charlie horse. I got a Charlie horse.
Yes. Several times.
Several times. Tech goes down.
Oh yeah. Party. Let's stop the party, guys.
I wonder how many good cramped outtakes there are of all of
it's
nonstop.
Like the Housewives of Atlanta must have taken like fucking years to film.
Dude, they're still filming the first season right
now. I had no idea,
That's
dude.
awesome. They have like trainers with like water bottles come
for
running out
sure,
and
dude.
stretch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Gatorade is like cramp formula. That's literally why it was started. Gatorade was started to avoid cramps.
Gatorade. That's why we called our stuff Gatorade. It was Florida. It was down in Florida. It was a little hot. The boys were getting fucking cramps.
Gatorade.
Actually, you know when they invented it?
Where?
Post-segregation.
Thank you. Yes.
Once black players started joining
100%.
those Florida Gators, they were like, how the fuck do we keep these boys going?
You got to keep them on the field, baby. You got to keep them on the field.
Yeah, wasn't that they came up with a delicious quenching drink?
Yeah, it had to be delicious.
Oh, dude, the initial stages must have been tough, dude. Like, bring mama sweet tea. Guys just like, ugh.
Just running on the field.
Yeah, there's like stories in football before like Gatorade, like before they understood hydration at all. They'd be like, all right, give them whiskey. They'd have like shots on the sideline to be like, all right, you'll play better.
I love how Florida's premier scientist was like, I figured it out, y'all. Pickle juice, salt, sugar. That was like the leading fucking science down there.
Gatorade.
Yeah, Gatorade was like.
I mean, not in the
that was their moon
space
landing.
program, but
that was after they cured Gatorade.
They're leading the world in pickle juice technology. It's just like pickle juice.
Did they do the space program, or was that just
Houston and Florida?
Okay, it was down there.
I don't even know where NASA is. Where is it?
It's a theory.
I think you hit it.
Yeah.
Houston.
I think Houston. I think it's H-Town.
Houston's. Yeah. I don't know.
But I don't think that was like a southern. That wasn't like a breakaway southern invention. That was like, where are we gonna put this space shit? And they're like,
it's easier down there. Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't. That wasn't like the South wasn't like, hey y'all,
we figured out, the moon, physics. Y'all ever want to go to the moon? Let us know.
I mean, that was all Nazis, really. We talked about that, dude. I read an article today about. I was actually excited to read it. It was. Where the fuck was it? No, that's the other one. Yeah, so it was just about. It said we got to the moon. We can overcome war and capitalism. I'm like, oh, this should be fucking good.
Yeah.
It's just a guy being like,
we can overcome capitalism.
War.
Why is that on the same level?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, all right, hopefully this guy has some cool stuff to say.
Yeah,
and it's
great.
just
It's like, what do you think got us to the moon? War and capitalism.
I mean, that's
you dumb fuck.
That's actually a very
because we just
good
had
point.
rockets laying around for no reason.
Yeah, and literal Nazis. He talks about how there was like we brought like Nazi scientists in to go to the moon. He was like, even though the whole thing was like
a Cold War.
The whole thing, literally, it's just like a bunch of nothing. Like the article, again, I'm like, this guy has a. I've been looking for the solution between like a new economic system. I'm like, is this guy going to fucking give it to me? I'm looking for it. It's just a thing about him being like, me and my daughter look at the moon and it's like so beautiful. And then like I have to think about how like we got there, but it was basically using like Cold War, Nazi, ballistic science. And I have to like live with that.
Oh
and that was the whole article.
Oh
so I'm
my
like,
God.
what
They
the
need
fuck,
to launch
dude?
him to fucking
Dude.
the moon.
Send her back.
Yeah, dude, send him back to the fucking moon.
I mean, dude, and it was just like eventually it ended with like eventually we're all going to be environmental refugees. So like we should just get used to dude, it made no sense. And then dude, at the end of it, I'm like, the article sucked. At the end it says, hate racists, you'll want to read this. Woo! And it's basically them being like, give us money because we're doing a Make a Racist Cry campaign. So every dollar you give will go directly to our ongoing efforts to make a racist cry. And they don't explain how they're going to do that.
Just sending me copies of the movie Up.
But it's like there's no say on how they're doing that, dude. I'm telling you, there is going. I think I've said this before. You could call it white guilt, Western civilization guilt. That is an industry. Like this is an industry being like,
shit.
hate racists. We're gonna make them cry. Just give us $1 a month. Which
Yeah.
pretty much we do. We're like, are you sick as fuck? Give us $1
Yeah,
a
are
month.
you fucking chill?
Are you
Give us
fucking
a buck.
sick?
I keep trying to figure out how to capitalize off of white guilt, but I feel like
yeah.
I'm too ethical.
No, you got to
Like
go in on it, dude.
every time I try to, I'm like, I can't even be seen as this person.
No,
Good for you.
Dude,
Yeah,
I bought my girlfriend cashews the other day, and I was reading the bag, and it was like Jeff Bloomblow, whatever the fuck the guy's name was, actually moved down there and like lived with the people growing them. And then it's like, dude, what the fuck? I don't care. Just give me these things, man. It's like a whole sales point now on just like nuts. You're like, I can assure you, this cacao I bought is just very ethical. It's just fucking weird. And it's like a nice thing to do, but now that it's a nice thing to do, but now that's a marketing point. That's something they're like, you got to get down there, Jeff. You got to live amongst the people. Show them what's up with fucking cashews. Yeah, it's like, all right, man.
You know, I feel like what's funny about this is comedy did this, right? Just the general way to talk about things. Like I'm listening to this book right now called The History of Human Language, right?
Yeah.
Or The Story of Human Language. And it talks about how things get broken down over time.
I appreciate you saying listening, by the way.
I didn't want to start a thing between you and I. I almost did it to be funny, but I was like, I don't want to.
I appreciate it.
I mean, I'm not limited to the dimensions of a paper page. I'm like way out.
True.
So.
I know that's been your argument for 2 years.
So.
Yeah. I get it too. I mean, I support both your arguments.
Yeah, I obviously
support
see both sides.
I also,
I obviously see both sides.
I see both sides too because I'm in a different dimension.
Yeah, I pretty much fuck with hypertext, but go on.
I can't wait. The only thing I care about is hypertext. All right, go ahead. I'm big into Braille. They don't read; they feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should be confined to books. We should have information linking all the way.
No, I'm making it all up. I'm making it all up right now.
I gotta cut you off. This has been fucking. I've been laughing since we watched. So we watched this thing called SBSK, where this weird dude interviews kids with like horrific disabilities. He just sits down to YouTube channel SBSK, but there's one where he's interviewing this little black kid that's just strapped into a fucking thing, complete vegetable.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, I wonder what he's thinking. Or like, what do you think his like inner monologue is? And I was just like, man, get these motherfuckers out of my fucking house. Just like, I've been laughing so hard thinking that this little kid has like a real fucking hood inner monologue. Anyway, I've been thinking about it
possible.
nonstop.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Listen, I think most people in America's inner monologue is hood. It's pretty hood.
Also, it'd be like, what would you assume he was thinking?
I don't know.
Like about physics? You can't do the Hawking bias on him. You can't assume he's just thinking physics. Someone's strapped up. You can't assume they're just thinking about like.
He's literally hanging. It looks like they just strapped him to the back of like one of those like those what are those things like for your back?
Inverter.
Yeah, it's literally strapped to the back of one, and he's just hanging there.
Well, it's not. It's head up to the sky.
It's nuts.
The mouth is north, so he's just like fully just kind of contained.
Complete vegetable. Like there's no. I mean, it's horrible.
And the dude interviewed. This guy has a YouTube, millions of views. We just interviews like horribly disabled people.
Yeah, we talked about it on the page. So this is for the poors.
Yeah, this is for the poors
that didn't listen to
it. And he'll just be like, so what kind of things do people say to you that bother you? And they're like, I'd rather not talk about that right now. Every single one's like,
It's like I thought I was being on TV, my dream to get away from this shit.
yeah. Except for the one kid, the kid with the Boston camo hat.
Yeah.
Actually, guy, he was like 34. He's like this little. He's got Nagger-Miller syndrome.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Yeah. He got a good case of the Nagger. But he was like, as soon as it came up, everybody in the room laughed. Like, what's it called? You got Nagger syndrome. But he had. At the end, he gives or in the beginning, he gives £1 to the guy.
Yeah.
And then he types in his board, which takes like a minute, and it's like, 2 fucking brothers and legends unite. And it's like, yes, dude, this guy's the best guy ever.
I know. This guy should start writing fucking the episode descriptions on iTunes. He really should.
These 2 brothers and legends unite. He was already cooler than the guy conducting the interview.
It's crazy.
Anyway, so I love imagining any retarded person's inner monologue being like, God damn, these motherfuckers out here is fucking hotter than a motherfucker.
Got me strapped to this motherfucking ironing board.
Bitch, you better pray to God I don't get unhooked.
That'd be funny if they hooked him up to like some sort of like neuropathic thing that spelled it and it was just like SHEEEEET.
He's like, yeah, what's the worst part of being in this thing? It's like a minute goes by. Okay, turn it off. He wasn't ready for it. So I'm sorry. You were listening to this book. You got another one?
yeah.
There's just a whole team like, there's another H. There's another H. There's another H. They're just watching like a seismograph. Another H. E.
What's he spelling?
T.
He's trying to communicate
They
with
bring
us.
in a cultural like expert. He's like, Samuel L. Jackson comes in. He's like, he's saying she.
Yeah, Bunk comes in. Shit.
You guys are looking at this wrong. He's spelling. They're like sheet.
He's trying to give us his pronoun.
Sorry, go ahead, sis.
So you're listening to.
So the story of human language is what it's called, and it talks about how language evolves over time, right? So one of the examples it gives, the word alone. That word doesn't really exist anywhere. It's not broken down from any word. It didn't come from a historical word. Like the word alone comes from alone, which even exists less, right?
Yeah.
So what it came from is the phrase all one. That's how people used to describe being all alone. If they would say all one, and over time it became alone.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like words merge, consonants drop off, like vowels get soft, and that's how language basically develops over time. So the same thing happens with perception. So we had this thing where we would joke about how, and this is talking about how comedy is responsible for what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So we would joke about how white people should feel guilty about things. It was like a funny joke, but you're not supposed to actually believe that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you hear that more and more, the next generation gets to take that a step further. So we hear it, we joke around about it. They hear it, and they're like, okay, not let's do something about it. I think it takes more.
The humor's lost. Yeah,
The humor's lost, and now it's like a trope. It's just a common thing that people know. White people should feel guilty, or white people are evil. And then when you can easily just say that without consequences in your own ethics and morals, to say white people are evil and not question that, what you just thought, then we're here.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I saw a tweet today. It's kind of on. It's not really there, but it's like this lady tweeted out like just a PSA. Remember, black people can't be racist. And I was just like, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
like,
that shit's
I just
crazy,
imagine
man.
every black person I've seen, every black person I've seen at like a 7-Eleven, like, come on, motherfucker, like, come on, you dot head motherfucker.
Yeah.
I remember little kids would come in the one corner store and be like, "What's up, Osama looking mother?" It was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And that's the funny thing about it too, is everybody's complaining about Trump that send them back to their own country tweet, and there's people are out there saying that to people. It's like, no, black teenagers are out there saying that to people. That's who's saying that to people, not people.
You get ching chong ass back to China, motherfucker. It's like, I am Korean. Get out of my store.
Yeah, that's also too. People just becoming like uncomfortably aware of everything. Like that was like never. There was always like, don't be mean, don't be racist, and now there's like, by your existence you are like a sheer oppressive force, so be mindful of that. And it's like, okay, like what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to fucking rock with that?
Yeah, I mean, also imagine the other side of that, where it's like, by your existence you are a complete victim.
Yeah,
it's like, Jesus Christ,
it sucks.
Yeah,
it is the weirdest thing to like be a father with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how do I tell my son to like? Well, not my son. How do I tell my daughters?
Yeah,
my son has white skin. Pretty much.
You're honky devil son.
He's like,
All right.
But that's like, I mean, you remember like that was one of the things that kind of flipped me even harder. Like, holy fuck, let's pump the brakes here.
Yeah,
because you're gonna look at my son and just automatically call him an oppressor.
Yeah.
And it's like he doesn't have oppressor lineage technically.
Yeah.
Like Ansley's family, they were poor.
Yeah, he's no Beto O'Rourke, dude. Who definitely had slaves.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Pardon me. Beto definitely had him.
Excuse me, but Beto definitely had him.
Clearly.
And then was like, well, yeah, my family did own slaves, which, it was basically, I think someone was saying, like, how are you going to rectify that? He's like, well, there's the generations have spread quite a bit. And honestly, this is why I should be president, because I know directly what slavery can do. And it's like, make you rich and be the president, dude. It's like, the fuck out of here.
Every politician had him.
Oh, yeah.
Ilhan Omar had him. She had some Somalis.
Stop.
Oh, believe me.
You think so?
Come on, bro.
What?
Come on, bro.
What?
I shouldn't be on the air right
but
now.
Dude, that what you're saying makes sense, because it's like, if my kid will be half black, so am I like, if my kid's like having a problem as his father, do I have to be like, I have some points to make, but I gotta stand down and respect your experience right now because I just don't understand.
Oh, you gotta stand the fuck down.
It's crazy. It's like it'd be like, well, I don't, I can't speak on this right now, son.
You can't give any fatherly advice.
Yeah, it's weird.
Your son's gonna be raised in the house with 2 parents by a single mother. Like you can't say anything. You can't help.
I couldn't. Yeah, technically, I wouldn't.
You have to sit back and watch, like go to the grocery store.
Yeah,
supply rations.
Basically,
like nothing, no heart to hearts.
Yeah, if I were to be like, listen, son.
Yeah, you could teach him lacrosse or some shit. But she's gonna teach him.
Actually, that'll be a sick tactic if he's just like, excuse me, Dad. I'm like, fuck, don't fuck, god damn it, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
but yeah, that is a weird. Well, all that stuff breaks down when you start getting into like biraciality. Then it's like, well, no, then you're black and oppressed automatically.
Yeah, Obama.
Yeah,
Barack Obama.
Obama, he's never been oppressed a day in his life.
Whoa.
That's a CIA family.
That's a CIA family?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, bro. CIA family.
Dude, did we even talk about our new political leader?
Who?
Our new fucking queen.
Who is that lady?
Cherie Murray.
Nah.
Absolute queen, dude.
She's running against AOC, right?
Yeah.
She's attacking the squad.
She came out with a fucking fire tweet. This was like last week. Cherie Murray tweeted, "There's a crisis in Queens and it's called AOC. She isn't worried about us. She's worried about being famous. That's why I'm running for Congress. Join our movement."
Damn. Yeah. What's she doing now? How is she fitting in amongst the media narrative and like the persecution of the squad? Because I feel like right now she's in a strange space.
Yeah, she just
because the squad's under fire right now.
Wow, dude.
She's conservative. She's a Republican.
She's a Republican?
I love this country. It's been a land of opportunity for me and my family. We must get back to positive dialogue and solutions. AOC and the radical left want to divide us.
Woo. God bless the goddess.
Let's build bridges instead of burning them down. God damn. Yeah. Cherie Murray, dude.
Well, that's colorblind. She's committing what's called colorblind racism. So if you're in this context and you're like, yeah, there's some shit that's obviously gone down, but let's like kind of focus on like our similarities and try to build like mutuality. And people be like, easy for you to say because you're white and you're committing colorblind racism, which is just as bad. And it's like, what should I do then? I can't be regular. It's like your options are like regular racism, far left, like, as a white person, it's time to do. And then the middle ground is just demonized, being like, all right, we're all human beings. Let's fucking try to establish some sort of normalcy here and not be weird around each other. It's like, yeah.
Yo.
Easy for you to say.
Sorry, I'm just looking at Cherie's Twitter. She tweeted, "Thank you, Donald Trump," about his, he said, "Just had a very good call with Swedish Prime Minister, who assured me that American citizen A$AP Rocky will be treated fairly. Likewise, I assured him that A$AP was not a flight risk and offered to personally vouch for his bail."
I saw that yesterday.
I mean, Trump dog's putting up bail for A$AP.
Yeah.
What a world.
See, I get into it where I'm like, I think 90% of the stuff staged, and it was just A$AP Rocky was just like, or maybe he did get arrested, and they're like, oh, perfect.
Wait, you thought A$AP, you thought he was in on it?
I mean, dude, for enough fucking money?
Come on.
For enough money? Or he got arrested. But it's, imagine like you're a rapper and you got arrested, and now you hear a bunch of politicians are trying to spring you, and you're like, what? It's like, it obviously looks great.
Trump's campaign. I love A$AP Rocky.
Like, he took a break.
He's like my favorite rapper right now.
He's good, but it's funny to think of like Trump's doing his thing, which whatever people think it is, but it's like, say he's there, he's like making the tough, he's like basically like not granting asylum for people in Central America, and then he gets into like, President A$AP Rocky's in jail, and he's like, what? You gotta get him out.
Bring him back.
American citizen A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
Also, no one on earth believes that this is a genuine concern for Donald Trump.
Yeah, which is so weird.
It's just hilarious.
It is funny. It's funny that someone was like, put up his fucking bail, dude. People think you're cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I think he.
Well,
I don't even think
deny
somebody
bail?
has to say something to him. I think he enjoys doing these types of things because he knows the liberals can't say
that's true
a thing about it.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
His strongest thing he's done with the sanctuary cities, rather than fighting them, he was like, all right, and he started directing like tons of immigrants to them. That's like puts you in a tough spot. Yeah. That's my thing with immigration. It's like I have no beef with immigrants as like seeing them, but if to be like. I think it's cool. If it was up to me, we wouldn't have like borders in a country, but that's why I'm not in charge, because that would probably spell disaster. Somehow, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't like it.
Just because I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck it, let's get rid of them. That's as far as my get rid of borders and countries. That's as far as my brain takes it. I imagine there's like a consequence beyond that I'm too dumb to understand.
No borders?
Yeah,
there's some crazy consequences.
Total borderless, just like...
I think you could understand some of those consequences.
Yeah, like, okay, now our government, like, how do you decide who's making the rules?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like when if you're like, look, man, I have no problem with immigrants. It's just if you totally just like let everyone come in, that might spell a very like practical problem. You know what I mean? And to bring that up, they're like racist.
Like you're
like,
living,
no. Like,
living next to some Ukrainians that like shoot their guns every time the Eagles score.
This is like me. This is me going against my nature, being like, well, we should probably have some sort of like having some sort of countries and boundary. It bothers me that I need a passport. I'm like, why can't I just fucking fly into this place? This is annoying and stupid.
Oh yeah, Americans should be able to go anywhere.
They used to be able to, but then a lot of countries started being like Brazil did it. Brazil was just like, oh, you made us get fucking visas? You have to get visas. And you're like, what the fuck?
I don't even feel like I'm being nationalist about that. I just feel like
true.
We're good.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah,
you are.
We're pretty cool.
That's pretty clearly.
No, we're pretty cool.
But I mean, like, what? Yeah, how many incidents have there been of Americans like flying to another country and it's like fucking it up?
No. Without the U.S. military,
every single country.
You got to be very specific.
Civilian coming through.
True, but
although
I think they go under the guise of civilian.
True. Bergdahl. Yeah, Bergdahl. No, you're right. That is a totally different. Those guys aren't coming here on vacation.
They're like, hey, we're CIA. Hi, I'm at customs.
Fair point. And this is why I shouldn't be establishing like immigrational policies. I'm like, wait a second. And you're like, oh wait, yeah, they weren't coming here on vacation. Some guy wasn't just like there wasn't just
some guy in a suit just carrying a beach towel.
It wasn't 20 gentlemen on flight 97 just like. And they're like, oh nice. Oh wow, you can see that. And they're like, fuck it, this is wrong. Get down. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's
93. Is that what you're talking about?
Flight 93. Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. They're like, look at these fucking fields in central Pennsylvania.
I'm sick of these fields.
Fuck this shit.
Do you think that's what they were targeting?
Fields?
They haven't seen grass before.
For
they
sure.
were probably flying over and like, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
What the hell is going on
This is
now?
an abomination. But yeah, that's my thing. It's like, dude, why can't people just come up with a sane immigration policy? Just to be like, look, it's like, obviously you can't, like when they're like, because the way they present it is like, there's people coming here who need to get in here and we can't do anything. It's like, again, that's a slippery slope, dude. There's fucking billions of people in like just utter starvation. So if we're like, hey, everybody, let's go. If we could do that, awesome. I just don't think that's possible right now.
Well, I mean, if people would appeal to their better nature.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
That's what it is. An appeal to the better nature.
Yeah, but that's not what people
That's what I'm saying. Your better nature does not necessarily comprehend reality.
But even like you're
correctly.
Like you're mildly okay nature, right? So I mean, of course I was joking around. I don't think Americans should be able to go anywhere they want to, although we should, right?
Yeah.
But you can't have that because then you'd have people in China like just doing all sorts of disrespectful shit because Americans can go anywhere. They'll have that attitude.
They'll be mad, yeah.
Yeah, they'll just be walking in places with their shoes on and shit.
True. That's true. I wonder if that is like Asian rebellion. Like you keep the fucking BK Knight strapped up. You go into the parents' house.
Hell yeah.
Although I think there's like you would catch some. It would probably turn into like a Kill Bill scene of like bamboo versus like if they're hitting you with like a disciplinary bamboo. As a kid, you pull it up and you start bow staffing. It's probably too many martial arts skills for people for their own good over there. If you're beating imagine if your dad was just like beating you, but it was like 1,000 punches of death. It was
if your dad just had pressure points like real good, fucking.
You just pass out.
I wonder how many Asian kids have been karate chopped by their dad. Like at the dinner table.
Just pass out and go into a seizure for 9 seconds. I wonder if there's any like poison, like mildly poisoned darts. You're just like fucking around with your brother. It's your.
That's what early discipline was for Asian children.
That's
why they bow.
Yeah,
that was just like them traditionally just passing out from the poison.
I would say that's something no one talk. Well, some comedians talk about that. They'll be like, yeah, white people don't know about that. Asian parents like beat us up pretty bad, but it's like Asian dads probably fuck their kids up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You would like
those in the house flip flops.
Yeah,
those things must be.
Yeah, dude. I wonder they never explored that. Like the link of like when Miyagi strokes his beard. That must have been like a lot of Asian American kids were probably like
triggered a little bit.
Yeah,
by that. Yeah.
Or in the Kill Bill when he throws his fucking beard to the side. Imagine that your dad's sitting there and he's fucking strokes his super long goatee. Bring home that A-, dude, and he bicycle kicks you. Because the beatings, you would need to be beat for a lot more.
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of like Asian Americans, a lot of Eastern Americans say they get like disciplined like A's. The whole thing is that like their parents
if they
don't
get a B
accept.
plus.
Yeah, they get a B plus, they're in serious trouble.
Yeah.
And they're also saying they get beat a lot. So it's like, are you getting beat for a B plus?
I don't know. It's an interesting thing because I do feel like Chinese dads are definitely docile.
You think so?
Docile men.
So, but yeah, but there's Taoists and there's Confucianists.
True. That's true.
It's about a 50-50 split.
True.
So I think if your dad's a Taoist, he would just kind of go to the top of a mountain. You wouldn't see him for like 65 years.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get a pack of cigarettes. Just leaves your family.
No, he's just like, what is a pack of cigarettes? And just like
What
walks
even
out,
is that?
walks outside.
Yeah, I was thinking though.
Buddha
about
left his family.
Nice. About the,
Hell yeah. Siddharth.
Yes, Siddharth. Yeah, Siddharth.
I call him
Is
Sid.
Yeah, Sid.
Ilyan Omar, like anybody that like sneaks into the country illegally or like I don't know. If I don't have any borders I want to get to, but like if they were like, you can never go to a Notre Dame game unless you fucking. The only way you can get in that stadium is if you marry your sister.
You would do it?
But I got to do something.
Yeah, but then I got to find out if she had kids or not. And at this point, I don't know. Honestly, like at a gut level, am I really like? I mean, that's kind of problematic. When they're like, she had kids, I'm like, okay.
But I
I
think
wasn't like blown out of the water.
sneaking into the country and getting away with it is pretty American. I fuck with that.
Yeah,
like if you get in long enough to become a fucking U.S. congressman or whatever the hell she is, like she made it that far. At that point, we have to be like, okay, you got us.
Yeah, I think we should have like strict boundaries, but if you get past them, you're in.
Yeah.
You're like, nice,
Definitely.
good job.
Definitely.
Pretty much, that's kind of the rule too.
That is the rule.
Like most people are just like, once you get in, it's like, well, do you want a
They're
job?
the dreamers, dude.
That's true.
If you have a child, he's in.
That's kind of the rule. If you get in, people are like, all right, nice.
It's kind of the best. It's like survival of the fittest. It's like, what better way do you make sure you're getting the best from the country? It's like, well, we'll set up a really difficult obstacle course.
Yeah,
whoever
like
gets through
American Ninja Warrior
it, you're
course.
a citizen.
Well, apparently we like 50% of the immigrants come like fly in and go and like work in like specialized fields. Like it might even be like 60 or 70. It's like a large portion come in from like Asia, India, other countries, and like go in like the medical field. But then if you're having people come up from Central America, a lot of times, not all the times, a lot of times they're kind of like lacking educational skills. You do want to make some like rugged physical obstacle courses to ensure that when they get here, you know,
they're
going to be able to work.
We're not just getting lazy lads.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't want the lads who like got up to like Sonora, Mexico, and are like, I'm hot. I'm hot.
Yeah, that must be filled with
Dudes who get in. That's the thing. Like
that must be a chill ass town. There must be some chill fucking towns on the way up from like Honduras.
Wow.
Just stopped in Mexico and are like, fuck it.
Yeah, Juarez.
Let's just chill here, bro.
Juarez is pretty fucking.
Juarez is chill as fuck.
Is like you can kick back and relax.
Yeah, they're like, we don't even want to settle a dispute. Let's just kill these motherfuckers. I don't even feel like going through the process of talking this out.
But yeah, that's so weird to me. That's like a thing where it's like, oh, what? You don't want to give everybody like food when they get here from around the world? It's like, I mean, it'd be nice. I would like that. But it's like, what's the plan, guys?
They're definitely giving them food when they get here.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's
but I'm
not
saying,
what AOC said. You're giving them toilet water.
It's good. It's good toilet water.
Yeah, better than what
I'm
they
about to say, that's, yeah.
Could be good toilet water.
My cousin filled up our teacher's water bottle with toilet water. Yeah, it might have been my friend. I don't know. It was one of them. Took it, dumped it in the toilet, filled her up.
I hocked a loogie in my teacher's.
Did you drink it?
And he drank it. And then I sent him a note that said, how'd that fucking taste?
Stop, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah,
Did you handwrite the note?
Yeah.
That's ballsy.
Yeah.
That's a ballsy.
Well, I've told this story before. I was drawing
so.
I was drawing a picture. When he walked in, I was drawing a picture of him on the chalkboard in front of the class with a dildo on his head.
You never told me this.
Yeah, I drew a dildo on his fucking head.
Nice. How did you specify it was a dildo in the picture, not
I
just
had like a strap,
organic
like
penis?
a buckle, like a
Wow.
strap on
Oh,
his
you're
forehead.
into that head strap.
Yeah. And he caught me and he was like, "Get the fuck off there, you fat bastard!" He called me a fat bastard in front of everyone.
What?
So I was like, "Okay."
How old were you?
It was high school.
Dude.
Yeah, I was like a sophomore or junior.
Fat bastard?
Yeah, so I went, loogied in his fucking drink, sat down. Then I watched him drink it. Watched him take the loogie, too. You could visibly see him take it. And then I sent a note up, and I said, how'd that taste? Signed, the fat bastard.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then he was like, I got to talk to you after class. Like, I can't tell anyone you did this, but we're done.
Does he know that he swallowed a lunger?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I fucking told him I did it. I did it and told him I did it.
So he had choked on. You saw him
I
swallow
saw
the
him
longer
drink it
down.
and be like, I saw his face. I was in the back of the class, just like, yes. There was no part of me that thought it was funny. It was a pure act of absolute vengeance.
Shit.
And then I told him,
Man,
and he was like even because he could have lost his job for that. You didn't
Not
tell.
I
back
don't think
then.
he would have
Not
gotten a
back
lot
then.
of trouble.
Oh,
It was
were you
a
in
Catholic
Catholic school?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would have been
Catholic
clear.
school. You would have.
He did me a favor.
True.
He had the opportunity to fucking get me like expelled.
Yeah, to Catholic school, you can call someone a fat bastard and like their parents. will come
Especially
in.
if they're like, "What was he doing?"
Yeah, it's kind
Drawing
of.
a picture of me with an apparatus on my head. What kind of apparatus?
Was he a dildo head?
No, he was the man. I liked him.
Yeah. Well, clearly
liked
he was the man. The way he handled that situation.
Yeah,
That's true, dude. He
clearly the
swallowed.
fucking
He
man.
swallowed longer.
He was a
Yeah.
young teacher.
And-
he was the man.
To say like just to be able to squash it like that to say, look, we're done. That's man. Like he was like
Oh,
giving you
yeah.
a lesson in some man to man
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
and
he
also
was like,
call you
you-
a fat bastard.
Hilarious.
But that's on the table though. You drew a picture with him with a dildo on his head to embarrass him. Like he's walking, he's probably seeing you as the man already. He probably already liked you.
I
You know
was
what
a
I mean?
dickhead.
And then he comes in and he's like, "Oh, this fat bastard." You know, he wasn't even.
Yeah.
I thought we were cool for a second.
Yeah, and then he did sit me down and be like, "You and me are done.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tell anyone you did this, but you and me are done."
yeah. We ain't cool no more.
It's just a shame because me and him were friends, but he caught me on a bad day,
Yeah.
dude. You know,
You caught him on a bad day.
he
you
won a
caught
war,
each other
dude.
on a bad
we
day.
got war.
He did declare war. You technically won.
I eviscerated him.
How
he
were your
swallowed
grades?
a loogie, and then
What
I
class
sent a
was
note
this?
up. Religion.
Yeah, he probably still.
your
He's my
religion?
religion teacher. He's my religion teacher.
You guys couldn't settle that a more ethical way between the two of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was religion.
Ooh.
that basically sums up Catholic education.
Yeah, just total war. Just
Well, it's like
absolute war.
everyone preaching these like
on the
high,
home front.
everyone preaching these like half understood ideals. They're like super high minded, and everyone's like spitting each other's drinks. Like, you fat fucking bitch, fuck you. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
man.
like a perfect fucking model.
Yeah, that
If you were
was,
thinking about Catholic education for your child, that's a perfect commercial.
that was a good lesson though.
It should just be a Catholic education. Should be like here at St. Thomas, and have a kid throw something. The teacher's like faggot. Fucking.
Yeah.
Wait, lesson for you or him?
I think both.
Okay, fair
I think
enough.
for him it was probably don't get too friendly with students
Oh, definitely.
'Cause he
Keep
was
the
new.
distance.
He probably
He was
stayed
young.
He was. You
icy
saved him
cold
from
after-
fucking a student.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That was
a
the
tough- that's
that
a-
was the longer that saved his life.
might have been.
dude, he gets away with calling you a fat bastard, like
Yeah.
knowing you were the man, and everybody loves that.
Yeah, dude.
He's definitely.
He was a
fucking
week out
student.
from being
Oh,
Linda,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
fat tittied bitch. Sit down.
Linda, you cunt. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm not
Damn,
proud of
bro.
that. I
I'd be-
felt
that's-
shame.
as a kid.
I felt shame afterwards because just the way he handled it,
It's
and
like-
it wasn't like a haha this is funny type thing I did to him.
Yeah,
It was like a genuine like fuck you.
I think whoever it was, my friend or cousin, or I don't think it was me. I think it was my friend or cousin. Whoever filled the teacher's water bottle up in the toilet, that was a genuine like, fuck. Whoever did it was like, fuck this bitch. And I remember watching it like, and she sipped, dude. She sipped it. It was like, she's like, this tastes weird, dude. The whole class is just like, oh.
Oh God,
Yeah,
as a teacher, that when the whole class laughs after you're like this tastes weird, it must be like, oh my God,
She was so.
what could this be?
She was so dumb. She was like, "You guys are weird."
No,
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah.
was
So
she's
dumb.
No, there's
Nah, that's-
in Catholic school there are
Yo,
some
dude, I'm
full
telling you.
retards teaching classes.
This-
like legit, dude, like legit fucking morons teaching.
This lady
classes.
tried to get us to read Les Miserables, and then like we'd have to do like out loud reading, and everyone's like, this book's boring. We're not reading it." No, everyone refused to read it. She tried reading it and just like she gave up. She couldn't do it. She like started, she started doing it. It was really funny. I remember. So she was like this big. She was like a bigger lady. Like it's like she loved the fucking Flyers. She rigged a field trip so that we could go to
Oh,
Flyers. Yeah, this
you told me
lady,
about this lady.
big husky lady. I remember.
I told you this too when we talked. We had a big husky lady that loved the Hershey Bears, dude. She loved hockey.
Yo, it's
she
so-
loved AHL hockey.
It's so weird.
Big studs loved the NHL, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They
The
love
spirit is
getting
like a
out on the
goalie
ice.
trapped in like a lady's body. They just slowly have no choice but to bulk up. They just want to get on the ice. Dude, she what the fuck did she do? Yeah, she brought us there to do that. I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. But
She brought you to the NHL. She brought you to a Flyers game.
she brought us to the Flyers game. Yeah. So then like no one ever met her husband. And dude, as a little kid, it was the weirdest thing. I was like, dude, I bet you her husband's skinny as fuck and has a mustache. I was in 8th grade. called it on the fucking spot, dude. Husband showed up, skinny dude with a mustache, and everyone's like, "How the fuck did you know that?" And I was like, "I don't know.
I don't know.
I just got to. I like got a hold of this lady for a year, and she every time she mentioned her husband, I just pictured like a skinny Kenny's dad, basically from South Park.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's definitely what her husband looks like. And I was right, and I was like, holy fuck, that's crazy.
That's a fetish stash.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like in that time period, especially when we were kids. Well, I mean, I guess I'm a little older than.
Oh, you're saying
like,
that was kind of
it was like
flag.
because it's hard. It was hard to talk to. It's hard to talk to a fat chick and let her know that you're actually into her. You would have that mustache.
Yeah, especially as a white guy.
Yeah, it provides context. Yeah, exactly.
As a honky,
exactly.
that's
It's
tough.
tough.
as a
tough for
honky,
white
you're saying
guys.
in order to get some fats, you needed to have a stash.
You need
Still
to
to
have
this
something.
day, you got to have a stash or something
Or
that
some
lets
sort of
people know,
flash.
like a weird posture.
It's like a trucker peacock.
Yeah.
That's like a flag to be like, I'm slightly sexually deviant in the 80s.
I mean,
I could get with that.
Yeah.
yeah, mustache was either you're gay or you're something.
100%.
Mustache used to be your gay.
True.
I was thinking
That's
that
nice
when
to
you
have
were-
like a little Coke filter underneath your nose. where you're
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
when you were
Freddie
talking
Mercury.
about when you were talking about Asian dads doing the beard thing.
Yeah.
No dads had beards.
no.
Beards were gay back then.
No, yeah, you didn't have that.
Now everybody's.
You'd be
dad
well.
has
You were, dude. If in the 70s, if you had a ponytail, people assumed you were carrying a weapon.
it. True, you have an Uzi.
Yeah, if
For
you had
sure.
a 70s, if you had a ponytail in the 70s, like the whole town would like gather around and talk about you. Like, we need to do something about this motherfucker, dude. If you had a long beard, well, that's because like they came from the 60s and all the hippies had beards and hair. So as a dude, if like you were like trying to be a straight laced normal dude, you were just like crew cut, no facial hair for a long time.
True, if your dad had a beard, he was probably a pussy.
Yeah,
He was probably
fair
a
to
hippie.
say.
Yeah.
Fair to
That
say.
kept it.
Yeah, it was fair. They didn't do like the beard mask. Now
They
there's a
didn't do
big
the
like
beard with like this tattooed.
there's a
sleeves.
big masculinity thing where it's like I'm a man, I have a beard.
I go to a barber.
Yeah, it's like okay. I go to the same lady who cuts my hair for
I
14
buy
bucks.
leather goods online. I have a leather satchel.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's like dudes trying to be men through like consumerist.
I go to the axe throwing place in Philly. I throw hatchets.
Well, that's dudes
Yeah.
now buying their masculinity back.
Sad.
Well, no, it's pussies trying to buy into masculinity.
Yeah,
It's like, because, like all the people Shane used to bully in high school are now making all the rules and shit for society.
True.
So they're like, well, we get to be men too. How do we do it? And they're like,
Yeah,
well, go
yeah.
throw axes.
Axes.
Yeah, it's like, what's more manly than throwing
True.
axes? You know, it's
That's kind of lame.
True. All my friends that were cool in high school don't have beards. Interesting.
Think
how many
about
of
it,
them
dude.
throw axes on a regular basis?
They
Well-
would be furious if I told them that was even
Yeah.
an activity.
No one ever talks about this, but I remember there
They
was.
black out in golf every weekend. That's it. They're all getting fat, which is hilarious.
That's fantastic news.
Dude, if you played sports, you are fat now.
Oh, for sure.
If you live in that town.
Because you used
Yeah.
your body, you're done with it.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, you
Now
don't
it's
got-
like,
yeah.
I got to golf and black out on the weekends and
Yeah.
go to work. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
By the way, we have plenty of bearded listeners. This isn't a shot at you, dude. You're obviously the man if you're listening to this.
Yeah, you're obviously sick, dude.
You're obviously sick.
Oh, yeah, beards now are different.
Beards now are like, yeah, but there is that, like, I was, if you're in Fishtown and go through there, it's just like, stop.
Well,
Like
nobody.
short shorts with a beard.
Yeah, but what people failed, and I watched this from way on. There was in high school, there was kids that were like in the emo scene, and then I watched them all the kids I knew who like bought into like the apparel associated with being like in the emo scene. I watched them all switch as they got a little older into the hipster scene.
Oh, yeah.
So that's something no one ever talks about. This is just a person just slowly buying into every single fad that emerges.
Absolutely.
So it's like
We've talked about that
and now
a million times.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it's like, but there was the emo to hipster switch, which I hate talking in these kind of terms, but it was just like I remember being like kids that wore these weird rubber band looking bracelets and had like punky like buttons on their school bags. Traded it in for like just a new set of. I remember watching kids I haven't seen for years. I'd see them again. They'd just be dressed in the way of like what I was like.
Yeah.
I remember when hipsters were coming around, I was like, why is everyone dressing like this? I didn't understand what it was. And like it became a thing you could say. And now it's just like we all just assume, it's normal.
And now hipsters kind of evolved into
The manning up.
Yeah.
Tough guy with a beard
Yeah.
and a tattooed sleeve and like,
But like conscious and aware of the fact that their masculinity could pose a problem. So like they have to like,
very.
yeah, it's
They're
really
very-
weird.
Yeah.
And they do that question talk that the women do.
Oh, the NPR.
It's like, I'm not trying to be offensive. It's like, oh my God, you just did. You just did.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird thing nobody ever talks about. How they just all switch. It's
Up
like
talk. That's the name of it. It's called up
yeah,
talk.
Yeah. And so I get to like I'm around all these. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I'm with my kids during the day, so I go to do these things, and dog, it's like trying to. Oh, by the way, I keep bringing up your podcast to see if they're cool.
Yeah.
I just to check. Oh, and I did fuck, I can't remember his name. I did bump into one guy that did listen to your podcast. So if you're listening,
that reminds
now,
me. I gotta shout out Carpy and Booty, dude. The Bulls.
What's up,
Elite.
What's up,
when I was walking in my car today, this guy, he pulled over and was like, he lowered his window down. Was like, look at this fucking shirt, dude. Look at this shirt. He was wearing a Matt and Shane shirt.
Damn.
It was awesome.
Carpy and Booty.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Elite dogs.
So you're saying you see dads.
Yeah, and they're just like
How are they hanging out with?
So what they do is they try to I don't want to say relate to the women, but they try to make it seem like, oh yeah, we're like moms too.
What?
Right?
Well, yeah, because being a mom is powerful.
Exactly.
So now men are like, I'm that.
So you can't. You also can parent your child as a father, right?
Yeah.
But it's like they're trying to parent their kids as male moms.
Whoa.
It's really.
Is that because I don't understand? Are they like? Do you think these guys are jammed up about the fact that they're staying home and they're not like the breadwinner?
Hold on, don't pause. You guys keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
Go ahead.
It's because nobody really knows what anything means, right? So you have little boys who are naturally like aggressive. They want to jump on things, climb on things, and be aggressive, bump into each other, throw each other down and stuff. And that is a great release for little boys.
Yeah.
They go do that. Like little girls, they go in a corner and talk shit about each other, even at a really early age. They start isolating. That's a good release for little girls.
You've watched that?
Yes. At 3-4 years old, that already happens.
Damn.
Like they'll get in little groups and they'll be like, well, these girls like this toy and these girls like this, and it's like they start separating, and they'll have like a group of people, and they really early on you see girls, they like to name their group.
Yeah, I've said this before. I think the female ego's aggression is rooted in exclusivity.
100%.
So that's the female aggressive move, is to like find someone and exclude them.
And they play with it. Because this is something
dude.
they're going to be using for the rest of their life. So they have to learn how to use it as them. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So because each person doesn't get to use it the same way. Like the fat, tall girl doesn't get to use it the same way the petite, pretty girl
Their
does.
exclusionary powers are limited.
Different.
Whoa.
They have to use different tactics, right? So they could probably reach the same heights of power, but the methodology behind them are going to be vastly different.
Damn, dude. Talking about little girls excluding each other on the playground.
Yeah.
Fat bastard, shut the door.
Shane fat bastarded his way into the room.
Where's your drink?
So what's up? Yeah, I'm cool.
No, I saw when you said that cut a little. He's like, I just fucking told you.
Oh, yeah,
No, it didn't cut, but go ahead.
When you said that, I did notice when you were telling that story, I'm like, when people hit you with fat, it fucking pisses you off.
Well, all right. It's tough to show vulnerability on here, but
You're just gonna be punished.
yeah. No,
I got
it's
fat
just,
bullied.
It's just a thing where it's like if you're saying that, like it's it doesn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
It hurts my feelings to know someone thinks they're hurting me.
Yeah,
That's when it bothers me.
Dude,
Then like if you called me that,
yeah.
if I would
If
come
you
at
thought
you,
I was genuinely,
I would
being
bring down
like-
the hammer.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to because I respect you.
I was fat. I got teased
yeah.
for. I have lingering fat insecurities.
Yeah.
But I got teased viciously for being fat, but they didn't really like. I don't know. Doesn't.
Yeah, I just used it to my powers. Dude.
Yeah.
I just
Sure.
became an elite offensive lineman.
We were literally
Sick.
just talking about how he was saying watching young girls and how all their power is kind of like, I think I said this before on the podcast
Being
before,
sluts?
being sluts, but within intergroup between them, it's being like exclusive. Like women are aggressive through exclusion of others. Mm-hmm. So like they'll be like not invite someone somewhere. And he was saying he's watching like 3-year-olds like click up and like push people out. Like we like this and like kind of like edging people out.
Yeah, no, do it over
Yeah.
like preference of toys or like colors.
Yeah,
they'll
he was
find
saying how
whatever they can find to say
different
we're this and
builds
they're
of
that.
girls watching them do that differently.
Yeah,
to each
and
other.
when men do that now, and it's a real feminine fucking move. Like
It's
you see it in
hard.
like when clicks, like especially in comedy, though, where
Yeah.
it's like somebody will walk over to a table and like we don't talk to them, like
Didn't
gay shit like
didn't
that.
the Woodman just get like dumped?
I think that was older.
Okay,
I think that was an old thing that
old
took
news.
place. But yes,
still so funny.
the Woodman and another Philly comic they had to break up because the other comic was like, I can't hang out with you anymore because of who you associate with.
So
It's just pretty.
let
funny.
me can I just say this? Chris Wood, I fucking love you. Like I'm not saying that had something to do with me, but do I know that you've always had my back, no matter how much this scene has ever tried to turn on me. So I appreciate that. Like I fuck with Wood heavy. But to finish what I was saying though about the boys and the dads. So you know how like little boys like to roughhouse with each other, and it's super healthy. And the dads are trying to put a kibosh on that shit right away, but they're not doing it as if they're like going over there and directly doing it with the boys. It's like they're kind of like if I was trying to impress Shane and like you were doing something fucked up, and like Matt, calm the fuck down.
Oh, no, look at the mom.
And it's like you're not doing that for your kid because that's bad what you're doing for your kid, and you're teaching him to like acquiesce to strangers for no reason at all.
Because kids pick up. Kids are really perceptive too.
Yes. Very perceptive. And you know, I think because I was a super perceptive kid, and I grew up with a mom who was like on drugs and shit. So you're hyper aware of the fact that you're hyper aware.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's more stuff to be aware of. So like one of the things as a parent, I was always making sure I never convinced myself that the kid doesn't understand what's going on, because they have to. They need to. Like little babies are more tuned into like social cues than us, because that's their only method of communication and survival at the time.
Oh yeah.
So they're picking up really quickly, like happy face, angry face, like you know, don't call him
Dad's
this.
being a pussy to that lady.
Exactly.
Ew, dude.
Exactly.
Ew. So the guy's just like, boys won't be boys. Excuse me. I'm gonna immediately break this up. Excuse me, lady. Not lady. Okay. Yeah. God, that sucks.
And I don't, so I can't say anything.
Do you ever offer them like weed edibles? Like, yo, you want a weed edible? See if they're cool.
I feel like they're too mellow. They need something to give them some coke. Like just make them fuck up.
Dads want some coke. Give them some booze.
Yes.
But those little the dorks, they freak out when they booze, because then they have to confront that level of like.
Oh yeah.
That like.
Also,
I mean, mad. I shouldn't be mad. Like,
also,
like,
if you take this back to historical context, and it's like, you're in a tribe. Everyone's like, the dudes are going out doing their thing, and then one guy's like, I'm gonna chill back, I'm gonna hang with the chicks and watch the kids. Everyone like, dude, no, you're fucking not. Come on,
get out here.
Yeah, like no, because
get some grass stains with the rest of us, pussy.
Well, no, not even that. It's like you could just start fucking everybody's. I mean, you could. Whoever's wife would fuck around, you could enter yourself as an eligible person to start that.
100%. Like women, they kind of like they gain attraction by proximity.
Yeah.
Like I can, if you describe a hot enough chick to me, like I'd fall in love with her right now. You know what I mean? Like you can't really do that for a woman. Like a woman has to be around a guy like being nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this guy gets to hang around these women outside of the social structure of men, so he gets to act like he's something completely different. Which is something they would never want.
That's a work husband.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Well, there's Native American folklore talking about. There's like apparently the tricky coyote, and like it'll be a dude who'll stick his dick in like a strawberry patch and like trick women. It's kind of, I think they're talking about this. There's dudes out here tricking.
Yeah, it's a popcorn movie trick.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing it back then.
Yeah. 100%.
Must have been sick to wait in a bush back then. Like you didn't have like food or anything ready, but you're like, I'm gonna put my dick in this bush. Someone's gonna touch it. Dude.
They must have done some just the craziest shit on earth.
My God.
There
was no rules. I mean, there were, but
that's how the rules developed.
The rules developed.
Like, all right, you can't put your dick as a strawberry. You can't do that.
Yeah, the first 100 rules are all genital related.
There's dick tricks.
A lot of them
dude.
were, yeah.
There's dick tricks.
I don't know if I have it anymore, because I scrapped all my material. I'm starting over, but I had this joke about like early on, like men were probably fucking the dirt. Just like fucking the dirt, fuckable dirt.
Men still are.
It still happens, yeah.
Yeah, men are fucking. I know like 10 guys that have fucked a couch.
Yeah, I can say for sure. Like the first time I was on the beach, I kind of like was seeing what was good with the sand. I remember,
you know what I mean?
Humping the sand and be like, okay,
it's like, why not?
All right,
why not?
If you get the sand in the right direction, it's kind of smooth.
Really?
Yeah, it can be. You feel the sand?
Yeah, you kind of gotta bore it.
Watch out for those seashells, though. Boy.
Never fuck the sand.
Yeah, you gotta.
I didn't fuck it. I just kind of like.
I
dry humped
on it.
Yeah, when I was little. If I laid on something,
dick out or
no.
Yeah, in your bathing suit, that might feel good.
But it was just the surface. I was like, because like sand, you can kind of, it's kind of malleable. You can like move it around real quickly and shape it. So I was kind of like, I remember just like digging out a little bit and getting like a little bird hump and being like, all right, man, I got a little foxhole for my bird. I remember being little, man.
What's great is some dude like probably came by later, like some nature expert was like, this is probably like a sea turtle, like a baby sea turtle came out, right? Just some kid's dick imprint in the sand. I don't know what kind of animal made this.
Just me looking up at my mom. Mom, stop. I'm like, I'm not doing anything, Mom. That's too fucking funny.
Hell yeah,
dude. What else is cracking?
What are you doing jiu-jitsu, bro?
Just out there,
Just
choking
grinding.
people. Just
choking
fun, man.
people.
It's fun. I really want Matt to get back into it and you to get into it.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm all yoga right now, dude.
Yeah?
I'm all yoga. Sick.
Nice. I
Stretching
didn't even
out.
know you were doing that.
Yeah. I just like I just like sweating profusely.
Yeah, dude.
I don't care what I'm doing. If you can get me to sweat that much, it's like the best feeling in the world.
He's getting jacked from yoga. I went to his house the other day. He was in a tank top.
Yeah.
Just got some yoga, dude.
It's no big deal.
Had those yoga muscles flaring.
It's no big deal. I only went twice.
Oh, you went twice?
Yeah, I went
It was on
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
days
I
went
will
to
say,
his house.
Yeah.
yeah, it pretty much was. You get like they come around afterwards and like give you like a little like massage and stuff. It's kind of nice.
Oh, man.
Like when you're done, you'll get like a.
awesome.
It's funny too. Like you raise your hand saying like I don't want to be touched. If you want, if they're like, as they go around and will like adjust you. Some lady like fully had my butt, and I like
She had you by the haunches.
had me at the haunches, dude. And I'm doing like a full like I forget what it's even called, but like it's basically like when you stretch out your hip flexors for football, but you're like your one leg's all the way forward and your knees bent, and you're just like kind of like stretching out.
Yeah.
She grabbed my ass, and I was like, God, my ass is so fucking wide and powerful. And like the whole time she's grabbing me in my head, it's like she's probably fucking loving this, right? And I'm like,
You think
so,
she's into
Her
it?
chakras.
I just
bang, bang, bang,
there's a
bang,
part
bang.
of me, there's a part of my brain that's just like, oh, dude. She's fucking loving this.
you
My
let her
butt,
chakras
dude, is fucking so wide and strong. I'm gonna get real into the stretch right here. So
Really?
yeah, that's definitely going on.
Yeah,
at some
she
level.
knows it too. That's why she did it.
Oh, for
His
sure.
form is terrible. Let me touch.
Oh
right.
yeah.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
It's like-
I'm all like twisted up, like. Eh.
Yeah, it's the form correction button.
I'm like, dude, she saw me, dude. She knows. I'm like, I'm not like these other guys in here, dude. There's something about me,
Damn. The yoga stuff gets a little weird to me.
dude. Then they'll
There's
come.
like a lot of fucking like sexuality involved.
Oh,
and
big
it's
time,
like,
dude. Big time. Suck your tummies in. I love when they say suck your tummies in. And I suck my stomach in. And I'm just like looking at them like, do you see how hard I sucked my tummy in for you?
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I've learned something really interesting. So after doing jujitsu and watching women in like sports bras, like tiny shorts, grappling each other, that
Go
does
on.
nothing. That does seriously, it does nothing for when they're trying to kill each other. But like anytime women are in unison or cooperating, it's sexy as
You get
fuck.
horny
Whoa.
for that.
Dude, just any
Sid's black, by the way.
Yeah,
Sydney
so
is black.
So let me
I
give you
doubled
the, let
down
me give
on
you the
that.
science.
No,
I'm gonna
let's
give you the
just-
science. I'm
I
gonna give you the
second that.
science, right?
No, I'm saying he's allowed to be sexist.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
No. So like, when women are all doing the same, like wearing tiny clothes,
Sure.
like walking sporadically or like being catty to each other, nothing.
Yeah.
But if they're wearing tiny clothes, all doing the same moves at the same time, it's just like, oh my god, this is kind of nice.
Talking about cheerleading, bro.
That's nice. Cheerleading's nice, right?
That's why
college,
you-
collegiate
Yeah.
cheerleading's nice.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. That's a good point because
Yeah.
it's cheerleading for some reason is like it's one of those things like cheerleader.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You kind of pre-cum whenever you
I
say
was-
cheerleader. You're like, ugh.
But here's the deal: when
Yeah.
they're not doing their routines and they're just like hanging out, still being hot, you're not looking at the cheerleaders. It's like as soon as they start cooperating, you're like, "Fuck yeah, that's sexy."
Wow.
When they move as a
Yeah.
force, it's
So-
it's kind of nice.
So here's the deeper side. So like again, you watch people grapple all the time, nothing, and then you have like you can just YouTube women flow drilling to that like
Yeah.
together, like drilling. They're not trying to hurt each other. They're just working on moves
Mm-hmm.
together. Dude, it's so fucking erotic.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
well, what do you ever have to? You wrestle? Do you ever wrestle like women in the jiu-jitsu?
all the
train-
time?
Is there any even like I wouldn't get like hard for that. My brain the whole time is like pervert. What are you doing, pervert?
Yeah. So
Too soft.
I
pervert.
don't grapple new. Like Ansley, my wife, she's like super strong. Like people
Yeah.
always comment on her strength. So people say all the time, like guys,
What do they
come-
say? They're like, God damn, that bitch is sturdy.
Dude, I walk into rooms with people talking about her and how strong she is. And I walked into a room and this guy was saying,
You fight them?
I have her fight him. Like, dude, like I walked into a room, this guy was saying, he was like, have you ever rolled with Ansley? Like his back was to me. He said, have you ever rolled with Ansley? And the guy was like, yeah. He was like, dog, she's like man strong. Like normally when I roll with a woman, I can like go half and half. But like I gotta try to kill this bitch.
See, this
It's like-
is. I don't like the rolling with women. I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't.
Men and women shouldn't be doing
Shouldn't be
jujitsu
wrestling?
against each other. Yeah.
What
not
are your
for me.
thoughts?
Again, I only roll with the type of women that have the skill to kill me. So I'm okay with it because I'm trying to survive the whole entire time.
Yeah.
But I have a friend that was at a gym in Pittsburgh, and she said she was rolling with somebody, and they clearly had a boner.
Yes, that's
just like you gotta tap.
You gotta tap.
You better hurry up and tap.
You better tap.
Yeah, that's definitely you get away from that.
Do you think that's how you get out of a rape?
Get a boner?
Tap? Do you think you can tap out?
Nobody.
Do you think if like a rapist is like into jujitsu, he's like, all right.
You think he'd respect
pops
the tap?
Up? Yeah.
I don't know. Is there how many rapist jujitsuers are there? They get discovered pretty quickly. I think jujitsu is a form of discovering.
Being getting into jujitsu would be pretty crucial.
It's a little bit of overkill in terms of skill. It's like, you know.
I mean, I think it's like the exact skill you need.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's also for women the exact skill you need to not get raped.
Oh yeah, every woman should have some jujitsu skill.
Yeah,
every woman should.
Have you ever watched Evolved Wrestling?
Evolved Wrestling?
Yeah, that might change your mind on like the lack of sexuality in wrestling between co-ed. Did you ever watch that shit?
Yeah, I get into watching. Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, like is this you're talking about your Ultimate Surrender?
Yeah, but it's
similar.
It's similar.
Yeah.
Now it's like they evolved as co-ed now. Ultimate Surrender was mainly lesbians wrestling each other, or bi-curious chicks wrestling other bi-curious chicks.
I watched.
Now they do co-ed wrestling, and dudes wrestle chicks and then like grab their pussies and shit.
Well, see, I'll say this: like as far as when women do something specifically to be sexy, in me, like they're batting 1,000. I don't care what it is. Like if the context is like I'm doing this to be sexy, I'm like, oh okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm into
horny.
it. Yeah.
I'm horny for it.
Let's see where this goes.
Fair enough.
You know. So
then you're like drive by and like, but later.
Yeah.
What, you said you watched Step Brothers?
Yeah, stepbrother and stepsister wrestling over the remote.
I thought you meant the movie.
That ended.
Oh, you watched a film of them wrestling over
They
the
were
remote?
wrestling over there, like turn the channel. Like, then they started wrestling. And, tip popped out. Did you like that? Did I like that? Uh-oh.
And they have to sit with their feelings.
Wait, was that their inner dialogues, or were they saying that to each other?
And she was holding him down. Put her fucking pussy on his face. Whew, watch out.
Whoa.
Yeah, I fucking crumbed.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that was a quick crumb, dude. That was
that's like a sultan right there.
Yeah, I get so every once in a while I pre-jacking a porn. Fucking pre-jacked.
It's too hot. Oh God.
Yeah, before they even started fucking.
Yeah.
I was already in cleanup mode, thinking to myself, "Good Lord, what the fuck am I watching?"
That's fucking nuts.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, it all started from the interaction grid, dude.
Yeah.
I've never fully. Yeah, but that's been my whole thing now. So it's like, I just go through all my interactions, and I just like I try to just think of them in a way, only if they're bothering me in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Because usually people will just make that their automatic thing, and if you get people can break out of those little molds, it's like it's a ripple effect where then it starts rippling out to all your other ones.
Yeah, I had one in high school where me and this dude would only do gay jokes to each other.
Dude, that happens a lot at work. Where
like,
something happens and they try to lock you in it. Hey, dude, fucking remember Fruit Punch? And you're like, dude, I don't.
Yeah.
So you guys only did gay stuff forever, and then you guys fucked.
And then I was finally.
You guys argued over the remote and fucked.
Yeah, he put his dick in my face, and I was like, whoa, what's this?
Oh, how do I feel about this?
Yeah, man. It was a confusing time.
How'd you break out of it? You just never saw him again?
I stopped talking to him. I was like, all right, I'm pretty sure he's gay.
That's funny.
Yeah, but it was funny as I was talking to the lady. I'm like sitting there talking to the cashier.
He was probably trying to hit on me.
He probably
and I was just like, this is a funny bit.
Let's keep this up.
Finally,
I goosed you back.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
I
you were
was
talking to the cashier?
Talking to the cashier, and I was like, damn, how do strangers fit in this equation? Because like I interact with a lot of strangers. So I was like talking to I'm like just like I wasn't even shooting up small talk, but I'm standing there and I'm like, well, I don't want to like stand over here while she makes this. So I'm like, I'll just browse some of this merchandise. Like looking at stuff, I'm like, I don't want any of this stuff. So I remember like, oh, my phone, you can just pull your phone out and just stare at it until like, you're done to avoid all the weirdness. So I'm watching something and I ended up like watching it for way too long and my stuff's already done. I go up, I'm like, oh, nice. I paid for it. And she was like, did you want a receipt? I thought she said bon appetit. And I was like,
oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
And it's like, it's funny. This is like a young black chick I see every day who makes the acai bowl, whatever it is. So we have like a little bit of banter back and forth, but it is funny to like a young black chick be like, bon appetit, sir.
How did you respond?
So I was like, when she said bon appetit, when I thought she said bon appetit, I was like, thank you. You do make the best acai bowls. She goes, huh? And I was like, and she was like, I said, do you want your receipt? I was like, oh, I thought you said bon appetit. And she was like, no, and just started laughing.
That situation was so confusing to her. She was like, let me just let him know what the fuck I said.
Yeah.
Before this goes any further.
Yeah, she must have had no idea what you thought she said.
No, exactly. Because it was like, it was. But in the, I walked away and I was like, I would say that was a successful interaction.
Crushing it.
That's a good. Yeah, that's good. You're optimistic.
I had a pretty good interaction. I think you guys would appreciate. I had.
It's just two autists first chain right
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Yeah. No, I had some. I was at the park with my family, and I had these like. Again, I'm not trying to stereotype anybody, but
Please
these
do.
teenage black kids trying to smoke a blunt right next to where we were.
Was everyone looking at you to go squash it?
Well, I mean, I as soon as they settled right in my area, I just walked straight over to them and squashed it. Because they were ramping up. It didn't just. So we got there to the park and they were already hanging out, and we were already cramping their style because they had like it was some black boys, some black chicks, and like 2 or 3 fat white chicks that they had there.
Sure.
You know, they were
sworn in.
Yeah. Yeah. They were trying to do all the stereotypes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got there, we kind of disrupted that. And
It's a tough squad to break up.
not really, because so young white chicks see parental authority and they start to acquiesce immediately.
Really?
Young black boys see authority and they start ramping up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so the more they ramp up to parental authority, the more the white girls are like, this doesn't feel right. You know?
Yeah, but then they want to keep their fat whites in check. So when the whites get disturbed, they're like, all right, we better chill.
So
No, they might
a couple
be
girls, a couple of the black chicks noticed the discomfort and they peeled off with the 2 white chicks. Like, let's just go
Let's
over
get
here.
the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
let's get out of
Got
here.
you.
So the alpha dickhead was like, yo, let's go roll up. And they walked to the dugout, which was away from where we were. There was a baseball field at the park we go to. And they rolled up, and I was like, as long as they stay in there, we're cool.
Yeah.
They walked back out to cross where we were on the playground to go to the basketball court, but they all walked through the playground, like, past me. Like, and Ansley, my wife is just playing with the kids, like, jacked as fuck, completely oblivious. Like, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like, she walks around with this mentality is like, I don't care, because if it goes down, I'll fuck shit up.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So me, I'm like always like, is this happening? Is this happening? So they walk past me.
How old were they?
I would say like 14 to like
Gotcha.
17, 18.
Yeah.
You know? And like I was saying to Ansley, it's like, I guarantee you they're not in school and should be, and all of them have learning disabilities. They were like those black kids, like with the S posture, but they're always jacked and they don't work out. You know what I'm talking about? Like they got that sway in their back and they're like fucking ripped.
It's just like if there's no shirt on, you're like, that's normal, that's fine.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not
just
at
like,
any point like, look at this guy with his shirt off. What a dickhead. You're like, no, okay,
yeah,
it's cool.
he was wearing like a tight wife beater, but with the holes cut out even more. So he was like wearing no shirt, you know.
Shit.
And so they go over to the basketball court.
That shit posture.
You know what I'm talking about now. And they weren't wearing them, but they, in my mind now, I still see them with do-rags on, but they weren't wearing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they go light up and then they come back to the playground and stop right where we are and start smoking. And one of the dudes, he was like a little bit smaller guy. He just wasn't feeling right about it. And he was like, let's just go over to the pavilion, maybe 8 feet further away from us. They're sitting on these benches. As soon
One
as
of the dads was like, all right,
dude, all the other fucking parents, they like got distance enough from the situation so that they couldn't hear or smell what was happening, but left their fucking kids to play.
What?
Yeah, they didn't
they were
assume any
uncomfortable,
responsibility.
They all pussied out. Like, I guess they would have ran and got their kids if it got them bad, but it's
Blood
like,
smoke got thick.
dude, it's like the distance, whatever.
Yeah.
Again, like these dudes are pussies.
They pussied out.
They're
yeah.
pussies.
Also, it's like, it's not exactly like if Sunday afternoon you like break up two black teenagers smoking a blunt at the park. It's like any like white dad is like, I'm not fucking.
Yeah,
they're probably just like,
that's also fair.
Yeah,
that's
you don't want
also
to end up
fair.
on
please
a
let the
cell phone
blunt
video.
end. Please let the blunt
Oh
end.
no, that was definitely a world star video waiting to happen.
Although you still have to be like, yo. Also, if you're just like, you guys
You're
just
the
fucking
kid.
take that shit down there.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. So now I'm trying to play the momentum of their group. So I just saw the little dude convince him, let's not stand here. This is disrespectful. So as soon as they sat down, I walked over.
Yeah.
Like I needed them to settle in because he was still being a little like, he wanted to stay where he was. So as soon as they sat down, I walked over and I said to him, I was like, y'all got to keep that moving.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a fair thing to say. I didn't try to be their dad.
Yeah.
And as soon as I said that, they got up and started moving. He went and put the blunt out, and then they walked back to the basketball court, but all Like they all took their turn to walk right by me, and
They synced up. Did that get you horny?
it was kind of. It was kind of.
Just the dudes were coming, or they got back with their babes.
No, when I told them they got to keep that moving, like the girls got up and they just went a different direction.
They didn't get
they
their babes?
reunified.
They didn't get their fat whites. The black dudes are like sheepdogs for fat white. They gotta herd them around.
Yeah,
They gotta bark at them and nip at them.
That's probably why they were upset with me. It was like, we scattered our fucking white chicks.
Our herd's lost.
You know how long it takes to herd these bitches?
True, dude. They got if you see like a fat white chick in the wild, it's like a wild horse, dude. You got to jump and break. You got to break them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they scatter.
They go graze. They're out grazing. Yeah, black black guy starts barking at him like a sheepdog. Like, come here, Ma, come here. And she starts walking. Yeah.
That's how black guys.
So they can't walk by you.
Yeah, they all walk by me. So it was like I had to stay in my ground. You know what I mean? I had to like square up. And
interesting choice of words.
All right, so you had to stand your ground against black teens?
Yeah, I did not on my lawn.
Then all the other parents came back, I'm guessing, right afterwards. They were like, oh, wait, look, the blunt smoke's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I was so annoyed by that point. It was just like, let's just get out of here.
I remember my dad doing when I was little, we'd be in a pizza place, and like if young guys were cursing, he'd go over and be like, you guys keep that down, huh?
Yeah.
Have some respect. And he'd do it like
young white guys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You don't hit a black guy with that.
To be fair, my dad's he would drive through Chester, and if he saw a young black kid with his pants down, he'd be like, hey, pull your goddamn pants up. They'd be like, fuck you, dude. Yeah, my dad was pretty equal with it.
Oh, nice.
He'd be like, hey, put your fucking pants up. You look like a jackass. They'd be like, fuck you, man.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's
it is
easy
ridiculous.
from the car, though.
Oh, for sure.
That's not at the diner.
Yeah.
That's not in person.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm pretty fucking brave in a car.
That's true.
I'll yell out some hate.
Do you?
You've seen it.
Well, I mean, yeah, my
Check
dad was
your
just trying to.
fucking-
My dad
Well,
was just going
I know you're not that
Cosby
brave
angle.
as a passenger in a car.
What's that?
I know you're not that brave as a passenger in a car.
What happened?
Well, Shane made me give up a spot to this dickhead. So we were coming into Philly.
Oh, I don't drive like a cunt.
No.
No.
We're coming into Philly, and there was a parking spot. We were trying to go to an open mic, and there was a parking spot on a night when it's difficult to get parking spots on Sansom Street, right?
Oh, God.
Beautiful
Giving me
parking
anxiety
spot.
right now.
Even Shane, who can't parallel park, could have parked in this parking spot, right?
Uh-huh.
So I go to park, and there's this guy standing there. He's wearing like brown loafers, tight skinny jeans, like a cool like athletic jacket, but for fashion, you know,
Yeah.
like a wealthy white guy. And he's got this look on his face. He's just shaking his head, looking at me like nah, nah. And I didn't like the way he was doing that. It was like he was trying to intimidate me
there
a
was an
little
old
bit.
woman in the restaurant, and they were trying to park their car in front of the
See this
restaurant
shit? You see this
so
shit?
that the
We
elderly
did not know
woman
that.
could get in the car.
We did not know that. We
once
did-
he said it.
And when he said it, I was like, okay. When he said it, I said
sure?
okay. But I didn't want. I wanted
Yeah,
him
'cause he
to.
went,
I wanted,
no,
but I
no.
wanted him to like because he was such a dick about
He was
it.
looking at
I wanted him
you
to
looked
sweat
in
a
the mirror,
little.
and he was going like, "No, absolutely not."
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
That's
then
one way to look at it, or he was just like, you can't park here. He wasn't
Shane.
saying, no, absolutely not.
Okay,
He was
Shane,
just standing there like,
you tell me,
hey,
was he saying it in a peaceful way or was he being
I
intimidating?
do not recall.
Dude, he
That was-
recalls.
that
He
was 2 years
recalls.
ago. I do not recall.
He admitted it in the car. So
I do not recall. I did not admit anything.
He was belligerent.
So
This is all
he was just
hearsay.
being a dick. And so I was about to
How
park
old was the
there.
lady?
Well, we didn't. Did we see?
We
her?
didn't get to see
We
her
didn't get to
come
see it because we ended up leaving.
Okay.
Right. And so it wasn't.
He was like, hey, guys, my mom's in there. Do you mind not parking here?
That's not what happened.
Where was the car?
All right.
He was trying. Listen, he was trying to bully us, and then so I started parking there, and then he's screaming.
Was he
He's
really?
screaming about it, like about his mom. And it wasn't his mom wasn't in the restaurant. They took the car around the block, and they were coming
that's
back
right,
around. They were
right,
going
right.
to park the car
Yeah.
so that she can have an easy walk
Yeah.
to the restaurant. And he's like screaming this shit.
I
And
mean,
then,
dude, if you come back and spot's gone,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
well, he's lucky. He's lucky because the fact that we took so long and like held that area, having that
Yeah,
back
the
and
car
forth,
actually did show up.
the car had time to show up and get that spot.
So I'm
right?
sitting on passenger side. It's on the right side. He's in
all
my
of
window.
his
I've been that dude in a
The
spot
fight's
before.
going over
I'm
top
in
of
between
Shane.
Sid and this guy yelling at each other. I'm new to the city. I'm new to the city. This is first year.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
months into living in the city where I'm just like, how are people acting like this? how the fuck are people acting like this?
And it's like,
Sid's
at
like,
that
no way,
point-
this motherfucker's gonna get the best of us. And I'm like, he's not getting the best of
He's
us.
like, why us? He's like, why us?
He's not
And
getting the best of us.
And then Shane's
We're
like,
fine.
I think you should just give him the spot. Dude, it was like,
give him the fucking spot.
Here's the funniest part about it. Because Shane's a giant, right? Shane's a giant. So, like, I'm looking over, and he didn't put his seat back. But he's, like, shrinking in the seat. He's just, like, so small.
I wanted out of that situation.
Dude, at one point, it's like, I'm looking, like, past him. I don't even see Shane. I just only see the dude. Yeah, it was crazy.
Imagine you're in the car, and just a black autistic dude, and some guy that's like, could you please, could you guys kindly move your car? My elderly mother is trying to walk into this restaurant. He's like, you're not taking advantage of me. You think you can bully us? And I'm like, you can bully me.
That's funny because I get into this with Brittany a lot. It'll be like a car will stop, and I'm like, all right, someone will stop the car in the middle of the street. I'm like, I give it like 2 minutes, or like a minute. I'll wait. Brittany will reach across from me and be like, "Meh," and I honk my horn, and an old lady comes hobbling out, and everyone just looks at me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I do have very low tolerance for that.
Yeah.
well,
Parked
Brittany,
car in the street, I am
well,
livid.
but yeah, exactly. But like,
I hear you on
I'll
that.
chill a minute.
That's tough.
But Brittany's like, fuck this. Why would you wait? This is annoying. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm a white dude. If there's like an old black lady coming out of a house, and I'm like, meh,
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
So she'll
Absolutely.
reach. I've told her, I've banned her from the space of my horn. I'm like, you cannot. I'm driving, therefore I operate the horn. You are not allowed to operate the horn.
Yeah.
Good move.
But I will say, is when I'm in the passenger seat and she's driving, the car stops, she's like, man, I'm sitting there like, well, that's what you get. You're in the street. The same thing. It's the same thing
She's
at
right.
Walmart.
She's right.
The same
That's,
thing at Walmart, dude. When I'm like, I'm following behind her. She's, excuse me, move. I'm like, excuse me.
See,
Like
that's
an old Asian lady.
That's the thing about that person in the relationship, because I'm clearly the Britney in my relationship. Like,
Yeah.
like anytime something
yeah.
like that happens, like, well, not just because I'm black, but like,
Yeah,
and
obviously.
again, I'm not saying Britney's autistic, but anytime something like happens, like the first thing Anthony does, she
Kinda is, but go ahead.
looks at me, and goes, "Please don't be autistic right now," right? Or if we're in like a merchandise situation where she's trying to get like a lower price on something where the prices were a little confusing, she's like, come over and do that autistic thing you do.
Yeah, use your
And get
power.
us,
Oh, yeah,
so
dude.
it's, you know,
That's actually kind of nice.
yeah.
Brittany, she'll get like, she gets real hung up on customer service. So like, she'll scold. Like, you know, you had a bit about being scared of the young black cashiers at Target.
Yeah.
So like, they're kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
Brittany will go up to them and be like if they just start ringing up her stuff, she's like, my day's going pretty well. How about yours? And she'll start like antagonizing them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like teaching them customer service. And I'll just sit there like, hey guys, what's going on? What's happening? What's going on?
It's like, I do when I see them like typing on their phone when I walk up to the cashier. Like, I just like am hoping that the interaction goes well enough for them to say something nice about me to whoever they're texting or like posting. Like, I
Yeah,
just want
hopefully
to.
they're not fighting.
Yeah.
This guy just came up and checked out. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, dope as shit. He had this white son. I just,
White ass son.
I'm just trying not to have them like flip on me.
Yeah, well, that's
You know what I mean?
That's something me and Brittany fight about a lot. Where she will perceive in her like day to day interactions, a big trigger for her is perceived disrespect. Where I'll be like, look, you're in your work environment, you gotta chill out, just like learn how, let people do their weird shit and it's fault. But she's like, as soon as I feel like someone's disrespecting me, I fucking flip. So it's like, fair enough. But then that's my point.
She's like a good fella.
Yeah,
Okay, spider.
yeah. But my point is, I'll do the opposite, where I'll just let things happen, and that's a whole different problem. But
I don't know if that's a problem, because it's like if someone disrespects you, like
not even
whatever.
not disrespect, but just like, and this is my whole point of the interaction grid, is you just like slowly put up with stuff at like an incremental level, to where next thing you know, you're married at 26, you're living in New Jersey. All this happened through like very little like concessions.
Yeah, it's tough though. Like I get through that. I do that a lot in stand up. Like forever, I would just put up with anything.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'll do it for fucking $100.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Like I'll do that. And then once you start standing up for yourself, people do hate you.
Yeah, that's true
Like
too.
people are
Tell me
instantly like,
about
he's a
it.
fucking asshole, and it's like, nah.
Well, you're interacting the flow of all that interaction. It's
Yeah.
like there's been this clear pattern, and as soon as you break it, it disrupts the whole grid, and then you just let it form back around you, and whatever you lose and shake off. It's like,
Yeah, it's weird because there is a way that people want to like treat you as you are to them that you kind of have to let them have. Like you can't fight every battle of every person's perception about you. So you just like let them have that. Because like for me, I feel like a lot of people, like I come off as like an authority figure, as like overly intense, or as
This is my fucking spot, you bitch. Get the fuck.
First of all, but that's the thing.
I'm fair, yeah,
when I get in those situations with the people, like, so the reason why I come off as autistic in those situations because I don't escalate.
If if someone approaches me being like, no, absolutely no, I flip out.
Well, if that's how the story is presented. To you.
yeah.
Or if someone's like,
dude, Shane is completely covered. Like, dude,
he hit you with the white guy fucking. Just that. Like,
what do you look like?
Let me see.
Shades on, sunglasses.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. When
we were 3 years ago,
when we were pulling off,
yeah.
The first thing Shane said was, "Sorry, I was a bitch in that situation."
Now, in hindsight, do you think maybe I was trying to appease a autistic man who just got in a fight? Do you think maybe I was just like, this is meaningless, I'll just say this to him?
Did you feel like I was hostile afterwards? Did you feel like I was like upset?
You never hostile afterwards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we were right back to normal.
For sure.
And
you
like,
were back to normal? You were back.
It's called an autistic episode.
I was sitting there like, what the fuck was that?
Like, because for me, it's like, okay, now we're back to normal and I can start making fun of Shane, but he was still like fucking rattled by it.
I remember seeing
so it was like I had to wait for like 2 days before I could bring that back up
again. You guys
again.
drove together every day.
Yes.
I remember seeing an old woman with a cane. I'd be like, he wasn't lying.
Yeah, no, he wasn't lying.
Stop.
He wasn't lying. He definitely wasn't lying.
It happens.
Yeah, I was okay. I just,
dude.
I wasn't. Nothing changed.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun. It was just a funny situation to see. Because it was like I just felt like that would have been exactly the dude Shane would have been bullying in a comedy show. He was such
in a comedy show. 1,000,000%.
Yo, I'm always on stage, dog.
Well,
it's time to go. It's time to go.
Something you gotta work on.
It's my my interaction grid.
Yes, your interaction. Yeah. That's the stranger interactions are a whole separate grid that's coming at you at random. You can't really help that. But then as they slowly kind of amass into your little like center of gravity, that's kind of like your everyday interaction. If you interact with a stranger enough, that becomes part of the interaction grid.
Yeah.
Like the lady that makes my acai bowls.
I have a hard time accepting like the stranger etiquette, I think. Or we have to act like we don't know we're both people right now, you know? Like I was at a cupcake shop and I'm getting my cupcakes, and this person comes in.
Oh, by the way, Sid the Kid murders sweet treats, crushes sweet treats. Are you still crushing sweet treats?
Not as much. I'm trying to compete in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
so I'm trying to like get down to
doing
170.
jiu-jitsu enable a hard period of sweet treat indulgence because you were burning so many cows?
Sort of. Like,
that happens to me hard, dude. If I do anything physical, I like definitely treat myself. I have a hard treat myself period.
So like I'll scale it down. And then see what weight I can be at that amount of eating sweet treats.
Nice.
And so, like, right now, I wake up at 175.
How many cupcakes do you weigh?
Yeah. It's probably a lot of cupcakes. Probably a good 400 cupcakes.
Nice.
400 cupcakes. But
so where are you at on sweet treats right now?
I mean,
what's your habit?
I can have, so you know those big cookies from Whole Foods?
Yeah.
I can like half a day, but I don't eat more than 3 days. So I like a whole cookie in 2 days.
You have half of a huge cookie. You have half of a huge cookie and call it half of a cookie.
It's like 4 cookies.
It's like a pancake.
Didn't you say you used to eat like sheet cakes?
Yeah, I used to
fucking sheet.
Bang out sheet cakes.
You go to a bakery and eat a fucking cake.
That was back when I was me and you were rolling pretty heavy. It was back when I was doing P90X. Remember?
Yeah, that's a sheet cake a day.
Yeah, it was a sheet cake a day.
You were doing
P90X is you can eat a lot on P90X. You're like,
you had it underneath you. Do push up, go down, bite, push up.
Dude, if you actually do P90X, I got P90X and just laid on the ground.
Yeah,
just watched the video. I remember I like went down for an event or one of the exercises, and I was just like, fuck this. Just laid there, watched it. I was like, these people are fucking gay.
I did the
dude.
insanity workout for like 2 weeks, and every time halfway through, I'd be convinced I was having a heart attack and stop it, run into my living room. Like, I'm good for the day.
Yeah, it was like each like week we would try to figure out what of P90X we could skip. Well,
that's a good business model to get like an insane. All you do is be like, all right, do 1,000 push-ups, and you just do videos of elite physical trainers doing a hard physical regimen and sell it to people, and everyone tries to do it, and it's like, I'm cool on that.
Yeah.
Or
it's
they
like,
do
no
it,
shit.
and they're like, wow, I lost weight. And it's like, yeah, because you just did like a Marine boot camp training
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you were not ready for and you had no business of doing.
I remember, when I was going to West Point, people would say that. They'd be like, it's gonna instill some discipline in you. It'll be good. And I'm like, yeah, all right. Why don't you wake up at 5 and run 7 miles?
Yeah.
It's gonna help you out.
Yeah.
No shit, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, okay, then you can do it. Go do
There's
it.
nothing stopping you.
I'm walking around. That's what we're doing at West Point. Go walk 12 miles this morning. Anyone can do it.
It's good for you, dude.
People are like, you had a great opportunity. It's like, you have an opportunity.
Oh,
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
people
Go
giving
fucking
you
run.
shit
You're
afterwards.
doing it right now.
Yeah, people were giving me shit during. You were like, people, like, as soon as I was like, I'm fucking quitting, they were like, you wasted someone's spot. Somebody could be here right now. I'm like, well, they should have been better than me.
Yeah, the U.S.
Yeah.
They couldn't get in.
Exactly. And if
They
the
had
US,
their opportunity.
If the U.S. loses one killing machine, it's like, it'll be all right.
One elite killing machine. I would have been a fucking.
dude.
Yeah, that was.
There's some security guard out there right now that's like, fuck.
Could have been at West Point. Yeah, that's the same thing. Like, again, I remember somebody was like, "Damn, that would have been great." I'm like, "You can do it.
Yeah.
Go fucking
Yeah.
wait. Set your alarm for 4:30.
There's a,
Wake up, jog 5 miles. Do it every day.
there's a recruitment office.
You'll be a
right
cadet.
there. Yeah, that's a funny thing to put on someone else.
Yeah, oh yeah, people love doing that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
you had it. You could
Yeah.
have been that.
You could have been out
Could
there.
have been that. I mean, I think about it with football a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
I could have been pretty good.
do you
playing
find it
football.
hard to go back to your hometown because of that sometimes?
No, not at all.
Yeah. It's like,
Not for that reason.
yeah,
There's people throwing
Smother.
fruit at you.
Oh yeah,
Soldier?
No. Now I'm happy to go back.
yeah.
Now I'm
True.
Like, ooh,
What's up,
what are you
baby?
guys up to?
That's pretty tight.
No, I have no shame in quitting football or West Point. I don't care at all.
Yeah.
No one. I mean,
Well, unless you're gonna go pro, it's like all you can be is a slightly like, wow, he played at a slightly better college.
oh, I know. I mean,
like-
I have friends that sacrifice their fucking entire bodies to be like, yeah, I played at Elon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
ridiculous.
Unless you go pro, it'd be like, well, I could have been a bigger. I could have been in like had a better college football. Not just saying it's like a college football story, but like
Yeah,
it would have been slightly more impressive to tell
I would have had
people.
more pride in myself. You know,
Or
if I would have
or to
stuck
be
with
more
it.
deeply frustrated if you gave your body to a thing that you just can't do in the later part of your life.
Maybe.
Unless you became like
Yeah.
a football coach, you
I
would
feel
have
like
been.
I got
I
lucky.
would've
You would have been.
I-
You would have been enmeshed in a college scandal right now for like abusing.
I wanted to be a football coach. That would have been something I would have done.
That might have ended
Yeah.
really badly though.
Probably.
I mean, that could have been like
It all ends badly, dude.
the whole.
How do you think
Really-
stand-up's
it
going to
really-
end for me?
No, but that's something you can do like later in life.
Sure.
And it had
do a
there's like
couple,
there,
a couple
there-
comeback tours.
I feel like
Yeah,
there
yeah.
may be more of a outlet built into it, but like football is very win lose. Actually, stand up might be worse for you because like you don't even think you win when you won.
Stand-up is, if I lose, I'm like, I am the biggest
But sometimes
loser.
you think you lost and you didn't.
Yeah, of course.
So it is almost be worse. But I'm seeing a bunch of kids like all right, now drink your Gatorades, get out there, and they're just swallowing lungers, and you're like, you fucking motherfuckers, you fucking lost last Saturday. You
Oh, yeah, just, you fucking losers, you made me look bad. You listen to what I say. Yeah, I don't know.
I could have. As a coach, you'd have been very intense if you became.
Nah,
just,
I would've
you
been a-
became just
Yeah, I don't
a coach.
think so.
I'd
I
have
don't-
been a player's coach,
Yeah,
bro.
you don't
You think
change.
so?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
stay you. And,
True.
and,
I
and
mean,
all
I
of your realities you go to, you're a version of you.
But I was real into business, so like if I stayed into business,
Yeah, but
I
you were into business the way now you're into mushrooms. Like it was the same guy.
Exactly.
Like I was into football the way I'm into stand up now. Same attitude.
yeah,
everything.
but I feel like what you get into can definitely like morph your output. Like I was into business, and I was like, I would have gotten wrapped up in like a Bernie Madoff type thing. Like I would have gone to jail for white collar.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
donate to
see that.
Patreon.
yeah,
What do you think you're doing right now?
business, baby. You know it, dude.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
blow my cover, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a staunch businessman posing, dude, as a podcaster, entertainer, philosopher. It's all about business. Always been
Always
about
been
business, dude.
It's all about your business.
Back when I was trying to list people's houses and crying in my Ford Contour when
There
it
you
didn't go my way, dude. Come on now.
You've
Yeah.
been the most honorable businessman I've ever known.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's all I care
From
about.
day one. From day
all
one.
I care about, dude. I in my head now. I'm just like, I just have a bunch of weird. I'm gonna brag, but I've gotten out of the muck that is wage slavery. So now I'm just a businessman.
You're an entrepreneur,
I'm
dude.
an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
It's rocky road, dude. It's strange.
It is.
You get
strange.
conditioned to be like, I'm supposed to be showing up somewhere every single day at a certain time, and when you take that equation out of your life, you're like, it gets weird and unsettling. Where you're like, oh wait, what are we doing today? And you're like staring at YouTube for 6 hours is not
Yeah,
on the
man.
docket. Then you do that a couple days, and you're like, the company's headed in a fucking wrong direction.
Yeah. Thank God I fucking started getting booked.
Yeah, it's tough.
There was like 3 years straight of that YouTube 6 hours thing.
Yeah, man.
And that's a brutal world.
Yeah, if I computer or video games give this to me, if I would play video games long enough, I get a feeling that's inside, like my insides feel kind of like fuzzy and filmy. Like if I sit still long enough, I get this feeling inside me that's like you have bad like your morning mouth.
Yeah.
I feel like my whole body's comprised of that. If I sit still and do nothing too long, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a bad feeling.
Yeah, it'll get you.
Yeah, I have to move. And that what you were talking about your grid, your interaction grid.
Yeah,
and I feel like a lot of people interact with me when they're trying to get their life together, and like when they talk to me about fitness and shit all the time.
You're taking the sensei spot.
Yeah. People think that I'm like this serious guy they can go talk to and like have like I know these comedians over here having a good time, but I'm gonna pull you off to the side and we're gonna have a serious conversation. And I have a hard time ending the conversation without knowing where it was about to go.
What do you mean?
So like I get stuck in conversations just because I want to know what the next thing's gonna like. What
I'm the opposite. I get stuck in conversations. I'm too much of a pussy to end them. I just never know how to end a conversation, so I'll keep talking and talking and talking and talking. And finally, I'm like, I want to leave so bad.
Yeah.
And as soon as someone shows a sign about to leave, I'm like, yes, thank you for freeing me from this conversation.
Yeah. Or
it's hard just to be like, I've had enough now. Thank you. Our conversation's ended.
Yeah.
I always admire people who could do that. Like, hey, I'm gonna have you real quick. Well, like someone will come to my house. I'm like, all right, I got out here by 12:30. It's like 1:45. I'm like, I'm a little late. I have a hard time just being like, look, we have to stop talking now. I have to leave. I just feel weird.
I can do that when I'm ready. But like I'll be talking to somebody and like like comedians be having a good time and somebody like peel me off and I'm like, so I've been doing like 50 push-ups a day for like 3 weeks now and I'm looking to do such and such.
So
and
it's Mashuli.
Right, and then I'm looking
I was thinking Cobb.
Well, dude, I'm looking at this
everyone
person
does
like,
that. They'll single you out and then be like, here's this thing. I want to talk to you about it now.
Dude, and I'm like, I want to leave, but I also want to like. You're clearly not doing 50 push-ups. Like how are you? Like how are you doing those push-ups? You know what I mean. So now I'm asking questions in a conversation that I completely don't want to be in.
Yeah.
You know, and I just kind of get stuck in those situations.
How do they usually end?
I would be going, man, that's crazy. And I just like walk away. It's just like I can't say anything anymore. It's just like I've exhausted all my questions. You'll clearly keep talking to me. You know, like so I gotta stop this.
I gotta leave.
You know, like a lot of times I'll be in a conversation like begging that the person will walk away.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
please don't say.
I just walk away.
Yeah, I admire that.
I'll just be like, all right.
I'll be bedeviled by about that for like 5 minutes of like that someone's just standing there like, what the fuck? I wasn't done.
I'll walk mid-story.
Just be like, I'm out.
Especially if there's like, let's say it's you and me, and somebody walks up to us and starts talking.
Dip.
I'll be like, that's you too.
That's a good move. Yeah,
all the time.
That's an easy move.
Dude, that's
an
a
easy route.
weird thing.
Skirt out on a trio.
Well, I'm bounce on a group in a second.
But it's like if you and like I know you two pretty well.
Yeah.
If you two are talking and had momentum, if I show up, I'm just gonna listen and see if I can catch up. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, let me just catch up in this conversation.
That's a thing that if I'm at like some sort of party, usually a party full of people I don't know, and I see people talking, it's like if I see like two dudes talking, I always notice myself. I'll just like sit next to my girlfriend, and I'll see like the dudes and girls will separate. So then I have to like get up and like I'm like, do I go walk and talk to the dudes now because now the dudes are talking to each other? Now I'm sitting next to my girlfriend, but I'm only talking to the girls as I'm next to them. I'm like, so I have to walk over and join dudes and be like, hey guys, and I hate that.
It's been years.
Fuck, do I hate
years since I've done that. Actually, no, it was only like a year and a half. I went to a party with my ex, and it was the last time I've been at a party that I didn't know everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was one of those where it's like, because now it's only comics.
Yeah.
Or family, like friends, and I'll go home.
Family, yeah.
It's how can we talk about anything else? But yeah, it was that. It was like I'm sitting there. I was there with her, with my ex. So it was all her girlfriends and their like husbands. And it was the worst fucking experience. That like pretty much led to our breakup.
Did it really?
It was one of the main reasons. I was just like, I can't be in your world.
I feel like dudes are pretty. A lot of dudes I've come across are pretty bad at being like, if I'm in an area where I'm
when the guy told me he was an ex-NFL player.
Oh, what?
Or he was like, I'm thinking about playing football. I'm thinking about trying out for the Colts.
And you were like, huh?
Where'd you play? He was like 5'8". I was like, no, you're not, bro.
Yeah.
What position? Was
I
he
would
on for?
still be talking to that man.
Yeah. Right now, you'd be texting him and be like, how'd the fucking tryouts go? He's like 35 at a fucking house party in Mechanicsburg.
He was being
telling me-
serious?
He was being 100% serious. That he was trying to get back into playing football.
Was he a pro football player?
No. Again, he was less than 6 foot.
So
And he was like a white guy that was trying to tell me he played defensive end.
where?
That's what I said.
We
He
would
played high
know
school.
him.
He played high school.
If he was
and that
a
was
good
it. He didn't play
defensive end as a
college.
white guy, we'd know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
To be a defensive end as a white guy, you have to be 6'8".
Yeah.
Like you have to be J.J. Watt.
That was my downfall. I was
Yeah.
D-end in like Pee Wee League, and I joined high school, and everyone was like 6'3",
Yeah.
6'4", and I was just like, all right, well, that's not my position anymore.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah.
So you got to tell him like, no.
I fucking that was back. I would sit through it. I've changed, dude. I changed my fucking my grid.
What'd you tell him?
I fucking sat through it. I sat through the whole fucking party.
So you're just
listen
like,
to this fucking.
so you were just
guy.
like, nice, dude.
Yeah,
Were you-
walking around,
Colts, huh? I got
trying to fucking make small talk with guys that are like
You just don't even want to talk to.
couldn't care less about their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
How were
then,
they towards you? Were they kind of like?
Kind of shitty.
Yeah,
I
I've
remember
noticed that.
Kind of
When you-
shitty.
A pack of like 30 something about our age dudes who are like kind of far, like you don't know. If I'm sitting with all my friends and just a random dude pops up, I'm like, "What's up, bro?" And
I'm
you know,
as nice as I can be
yeah,
to that
because
guy.
it's awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "What's
Yeah.
up, dude?" You get a group of dudes and they kind of squat up against you, and they're just
Ugh.
kind of like, And it's just weird.
unacceptable behavior. It's
really
like
is.
guys should always bring the other guys in.
"That's what I'm saying."
It's just like,
True.
oh, he showed up. Come on over.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, the
What do you
market will
do?
decide
What's
whether
going on.
exactly.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Dude,
I hate
one
doing
of
that.
my speaking of walking up when people talking, I love doing this. Walk up to Chris O'Connor talking to anybody, and without asking, in like a couple sentences, try to figure out what he's talking about. Dude, it's
funny.
fucking hilarious.
That's
Dude,
pretty
he's
funny.
always saying basically the same thing, no matter what the conversation is. He's
Like
always
what?
like, it's fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just like you could be talking about bagels, he could be talking about Trump. Like you have no clue.
Yeah.
With this man, it's
He was
hilarious.
on yesterday. He was fired up.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
nice.
fired up. Where are we at time wise?
No, we're good, man. We're an hour,
gotta
2
get outta
hours. Let's roll.
Oh.
You got to get rolling. You got a show going
Got
up,
a
bro.
show,
What time's your
baby.
show?
7:30.
Shit, man. Let's get out of here.
Oh, where's your show?
Stress Factory.
Okay.
I'm fine. It's like an
Yeah.
hour.
Sid the Kid, where
Hour
can
and
people
10.
find you?
Oh, you know what? Just check out my podcast, Two Jack Bros.
Fuck yeah.
If you want to hear me and my wife argue about Trump.
Hold on. Let me do these gay plugs.
Yeah.
Plug it up, dude.
This is just for August. So August 22nd, I'll be at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. The 23rd and 24th of August, DC Draft House. 28th through 31st of August, I'll be at Cap City in Austin, Texas.
Sick.
So come to those, or you are gay, dude.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Well,
thanks,
yeah, that's
Sid.
it.
That was
Yo,
a blast. That 2 hours flew.
Yeah, that was
this is
awesome.
a special
Yeah.
announcement.
What?
I'm gonna quit dip for a week.
What?
No dip, starting Tuesday to Tuesday.
Hell yeah, dude.
No dip, dude.
If you make it the whole week, I might have a little surprise for you.
Dip.
A reward. No, dude.
More dip.
How often do you quit? How often do you
Nah, I haven't quit in forever.
You should start.
Last time
yeah.
I quit for like 3 months, and it was good.
That was when you were here, right?
Yeah.
I
And it
remember
went.
that.
It was easy.
Take a week
After
off.
3 months, I was good, and then I was.
I can start doing it again.
No, I was at my
like-
friend's house in Atlanta, and
Yep. he had the
R.I.P. By the
jugs.
way, he died.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
That guy died?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, he died.
R.I.P., bro.
Yeah, he played football with me at Elon. Yeah,
Damn.
he fucking passed away. It was real.
So
sad.
Two Jack Bros.
Yeah. But he had dip, and it was that thing where I'm doing nothing all day because I'm doing stand up at
Stand-up,
night, so
yeah.
I'm just stuck in Atlanta without a car, just sitting there like.
He had a lot of spitters around too.
He had some dip sitting there.
Monstrous spitters.
Not even dip I liked. It was like grizzly fucking. It was shitty dip.
Classic cut.
Yeah, stuff that'll kill you.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's my friend, but
It's true.
yeah. So I just threw one in and have been. Dude, I've been dipping since I was like 15. Like it's absolutely gonna. I'm gonna lose my
What?
jaw and fucking tongue if I keep doing it,
Yeah, stop.
and then I'm just gonna kill myself.
Get into
Dude,
shamanic.
you can't. You
If
can't
I lose my
your-
tongue, I'm just
you
gonna
can't
kill
lose your
myself.
jaw and tongue because then everybody be like, it's because he said fag. It's, like, it's not gonna. You can't. You can't.
Yeah, you got
For humanity's sake, you can't.
I know.
Or get into shamanic tobacco. It's a different species of the plant. Though you get like you hollow out an antler horn and have someone blow it up your nostril every morning.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Okay.
That's a
I
good
got some.
replacement.
What helped me quit the first time? I got that fucking gum.
Yeah.
Nicorette gum.
Doesn't that still burn up your shit though?
It fucks you up a little bit, but
It's not like
it does. And then I'll just pick up smoking. It'd be sick.
I mean, you're
Huh.
better off. It's a longer.
It looks cooler.
Do people die more from chew or from?
I think people fucking die easy from dip.
Really?
Yeah. That's why everyone quits after high school.
You might as well smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably hard to regulate how much you're swallowing and shit. And
Yeah, I mean, I dip fucking nonstop.
Yeah, dude, knock that off.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Where's your tin?
I'm dipping till Tuesday.
Give it here, dude.
Do you have, like-
that's the classic that never.
No.
do you have
Tuesday.
Do you have
You got to
dip
set a
tricks?
date.
No, you don't. You got to
Yeah, set a
stop. You have
date.
to stop right
Yeah.
then and there.
Nah, because I'm about to drive
That's
to
the
New
classic.
Jersey.
Like, I'm gonna get high before I go to rehab thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, people do that.
It never works.
It works, and they graduate, and they're happy.
yeah.
Look, I'm going to not dip I'll be out of the country for a week.
Wait,
True.
oh
I'm
shit!
I'm just not going to bring
Wait,
any.
where the fuck are you going?
I can't,
Gotcha.
Yeah. We did it. We did
Yeah.
it.
Let's
But
Go, baby. They definitely, yeah. No dip to be had.
Yeah,
There.
but do you have any? I mean, you've been doing it a long time. Do you have any dip tricks? Like, I mean, you can't blow circles and shit, or can you? Can you
Yeah,
spin
can you
I
go
circles?
fat?
Can you
I
spin-
can literally just put it on my tongue and pack it. Like it doesn't taste bad anymore.
Yeah,
It's just I can put it in my mouth.
Yeah. You should just quietly, discreetly vape.
I mean,
Like,
somebody was
real
like, you should get a
quietly.
Juul. I was like, sick.
My friend just quit cigarettes, got a Juul. He's like, dude, it's pretty tight.
I
But you got to do it. You got to just do it yourself. Just fucking quickly vape and just get your nicotine and just get on with it.
I'm gonna see. A week will be tough.
I'm
I'll just be smoking cigarettes the whole time. It's gonna be.
I have no
a bunch of comics.
I have no ability to like empathize on nicotine cravings. I never liked nicotine